that.
Yeah. You know it's time. Yeah. You know it's time. Yeah. When Tay talk, everybody listen. Say hey cookie. Latest gossip, television shows. Yeah, you know I'm spilling. Reading them documents, facts don't lie. Tune in, drop it in the chat, don't be shy. And let's talk about it. Welcome to Tater Talk Lane, come ride with me. Hot tea, real talk, yeah, that's the key. So tune in, let's talk about it.
I like
I
it.
know. I say it's giving a little Ariana Grande vibe.
I like that. What they call a creator on the block, Brit's blog, and she
is super cute.
Magnificent things for us. She did all my thing to cut the shit.
Oh, shout out to Brit.
Brit's
That
blog.
was dope. I really like it.
Damn, do you hear me? She cut the shits. Okay, cut the shits.
I love that. Look,
How is you cool? How is you cool?
okay, look, Brit, I'm gonna be in your inbox, girl. I'm gonna be in your inbox.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
What trees love. She be on it. I'll be on the live and be talking shit, and then she'll be like, she'll say to her like, check your phone, Tay, check your phone. Oh, she done got some. She's like, I need to cut the shit.
I love it.
I mess. Hey everybody.
Hey.
Come on.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, Xavier.
Yes, Xavier. Welcome. DeMarcus.
Hi, Miss Victoria.
Hey everybody.
Hey, ILB. Hey, Brownie. That's Brownie, child. That's my little sister, okay? One of the Gossip Girls, okay? That's the third part of the Gossip Girls. Even though she kicked out the group, don't say nothing, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Hey.
these the ladies from Shadeinthecity. Okay, make sure y'all subscribe to their channel. Trees, you mind putting your link in the chat?
Oh, absolutely. I'm on it. Daggone it.
All right. Hey, Unpredictable. And who is this? Hey, DeMarcus with the 10 bones.
DeMarcus always come through.
Hey, Teresa Nails. What's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character? I'm gonna have to go with Joyce.
Yep. That's where I'm at. Joyce is my favorite character.
And second, I will pick her daughter is the strong second.
Yes. Impume, I think is how you pronounce it.
That's her name, Impume? Because and what's the son name? Matisse? Minzy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go with the daughter for once. Like as my number one. Because I do like Joyce. I do like her a lot. And I really liked her come the end of the season. But she was aggravating me throughout this whole damn thing.
Yeah, let me get him the money song, and then we gonna get into it, y'all.
Hey, sis.
All I really wanna see is that. I don't really need a D, I need a. All a bad bitch need is that.
Sorry,
Hey.
Mom, you was talking.
I like this.
Hey, Kamari. Is that the person named Kamari?
Kamara. Hey, Kamara. Oh, I dropped my link in the chat, by the way.
Okay, let me pin
Oh, what up, D? You see D in the chat?
Yeah, I said, what's up?
Go to the other one.
Oh, thank you, Kamara, for the $10 super chat.
Period.
Appreciate you.
$10.
Look, she said, love it, rain.
Oh, thank you. 1 second. Get him on this song.
All I really wanna see is that. I don't really need a D, I need a. All a bad bitch need is that.
Yes.
P. All right, that's on P. So, Trees, you got your notes, right?
I do have my notes. Now, I will say it gets a little slippery between episode 7 and 13. But I know the majority of it. I didn't watch all of it.
With it. Okay, so you take your lead on what we're gonna start on.
Okay, so we start off right. We know Joyce, she's an influencer, okay? She dying to protect this image. Janasi is out here screwing the whole hood, but right now he's screwing Matipa, which is, I can't stand that hoe. Okay, she to me was her and Sarah. I really didn't care for. Okay, so Matipa is the girl. She was sleeping with his brother Magesh, which I liked Magesh. That face.
I felt so bad for Sarah and Magesh.
Sarah and Magesh
at the end.
At first, I felt sorry for Sarah because I didn't think that she knew that Jonas was her papa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she knew that. Look, I got it in my notes. She knew that she admitted she knew that because that's when she started asking for that coming to age ceremony. But we're gonna get there. So
I was wondering why Magesh was looking at her like that. Now why Sarah always got this scowl on her face?
Right. Matipa and that hat wig. Don't do that, Xavier. That's not nice. So so basically, Joyce show up at Matipa's house, the house that Jonasi has bought for her. All right, and shout out to everybody here because I think everybody acted very well.
Jonasi, but I think they pronounce it Jonas.
Yeah, it's just Jonas.
Oh, see, I like Jonasi. Okay, so that
over there being African or whatnot. Okay.
Yes, okay. Don't do that. You know, you got to get with the. When I go over there to South Africa, I gotta be hip. You know what I'm saying?
I think Africans are pronouncing it Jonas.
Call him Jonas.
American is Jonasi. I think the Africans are pronouncing it Jonas.
Well, guess what? I'm African American. It's Jonasi.
Go ahead.
Okay, so she show up at his house and she's like, "Look, I got this big situation going on because all she care about is her image. I believe the people who are sponsoring her or whatever, the brand is like, you know, we heard your marriage was on the rocks." And she's like, "No, it's not. It's great. We getting ready to celebrate our 20th anniversary and renew our vows." And so she go up and she's like, she go to his house and said, "I need you to show up. Like, I don't care what's going on. And you with this other hoe and you don't even live in the house, but I need you to show up. And I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if I'm mad at her for trying to keep up appearances."
Wait a minute, Trish, you skipped a whole lot. She ain't just gone from that because I thought she didn't even know.
No, that's literally my notes for episode 1. She did all of that.
That's the reason why she aggravated me the whole season.
Why? Because she kept trying to keep up appearances.
Yeah, because I would have told you.
Absolutely. No. So what am I missing? Fill me in. What am I missing?
I let the world know.
I don't think that she didn't know that he was messing with that girl and all that stuff, right?
So when it first starts off, episode 1, I think she found out. I mean, it wasn't long before that's what I'm saying. I guess that's why I kind of skipped over that because she was messing with Magesh, and that was supposed to be his girlfriend, and they were faithful, or at least we thought he was faithful. And then next thing you know, she slid her way into Janasi's office, and then she breaking them off and breaking it down. And then he done bought her a house and did all these things. And I forgot what made him, and maybe y'all could fill me in on the chat. And keep it all the way real. I forgot at what point Joyce found out about them, but she played like she didn't care. She just kept moving on. It wasn't until it affected her brand deal. That's why
she tried to sabotage him.
What do you mean?
Because she found out when she went up to the thing when she was trying to sleep with him and he was acting like he was so tired, and then she just got together and she smelled the stuff and she like, "I know you fucking lying." And then she went up to the job and got with the secretary. It was like, what's tea? What hoe up in here, Jonas, slanging and banging with.
Right.
And she was like, "You do like working here, don't?" Because I don't know anything.
I felt so bad for that assistant, but I'm happy she's the only one that didn't get touched. Because he was on a rampage. He was running through all.
I thought Mitzi. I thought Mitzi was gonna start messing with her when he got up there.
I did too. I would have liked that, but they couldn't give us that. Look, thank you, DeMarcus.
Yes, thank you.
For $10. Polygamist was giving Waiting to Exhale, The Color Purple, Trolls, and
I think.
Okay. And Diary of a Mad Black Woman vibes. Team Matiba and Freedom.
Oh, Jesus.
I did like Freedom.
Did you? Oh God, Tay.
He kept on getting on my nerves too.
Yes, the only time I like Freedom is when he told Essie about herself, his mama about herself. That's the only time I liked Freedom. Otherwise,
then too, but I liked him the whole time. He was giving the drunk cousin or
right,
uncle.
he was the problematic drunk.
He was annoying.
Yeah,
he was, because he was so drunk. First, I thought Essie was his wife.
no.
Let me get the money song real quick, and then we gonna get
all I really want to see is that. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is that.
okay. That's on.
What? So yes, you're right. She caught him in the bed. They was or not caught him in the bed, but he wasn't really like up on her, and she noticed something was wrong. And I think that's when he told her he was leaving her. Is that when it happened, or was it the next?
I thought he was already separated.
Was like, say less. I'm out.
Right.
It was like, I know you fucking. Now those were the parts that pissed me completely off. It was giving Danny with Bill at that damn wedding.
Right.
I'm like, Joyce, what the Joyce? Who was you cool?
Oh,
like y'all are living separately, and like you're still like, oh my, yeah, she annoyed the hell out of me.
Look, Xavier said if you had Essie as a mama, you'd be drunk too. I give you that. I give you that, Xavier. Janasi was giving Mr. vibes. Yes, a lot of people did say that. So yes,
it wasn't until he flipped out, because I was thinking like, damn, Jonas, is you gonna whoop this motherfucking ass or no? Because he was just letting too much go on, and the way that he acted so traditional and all, you know, like the man. And I'm thinking like, they're not gonna keep talking to him like this, and like he about to backslap one of them. He didn't do nothing until that day. I was like, whoa. When he went full throttle, he almost beat them to death.
Yeah, that was bad. So Joyce's mama, and this is a whole nother. So I've heard a lot of conversations around, why did these ladies stay? Why did these ladies put up with this? And only because it's the next thing in my notes. Joyce's mama isn't feeling Joyce's delusion, and that is a good point.
My second favorite,
Joyce's mama.
Yeah,
because my whole thing is Joyce came from money. It sounds like her dad put Jonas on, right? So. For Essie, for Matipa, I understand the, thrill or lure of Jonas. But for Joyce, it don't make sense for you to sit around and deal with that bullshit because you got your own bag. Like, it made no sense. So and literally that's why it made it so kind of like disgusting, because it was like, so you're really just doing this for your brand because you already got money, sis.
But I don't think that I think it's all, like when people come from money like that, most of the time it's all about the image. I don't think that she necessarily wanted Jonas that bad or loved him that bad. She just wanted to keep up appearances because that's what it was for. And no, her mother was pissing me off because she kept like encouraging her to do this bullshit. Like, you dress nicer for him. And he ain't shit, mama. Like, it don't matter what I have on. I can have on nothing, and he's still not going to be shit. Like, because when he came back to that house, you leaving? And I want to know too, like, what do y'all think about the anniversary party? Maybe I'm jumping ahead. Go ahead, Trees.
Okay. I'm sorry. We're gonna get there. So then we meet the two older kids, which are Mpume. Mpume is what I said because I have a T in it, but Mpume and Menzi. Obviously, Menzi's the older brother, but then they have the younger baby that she just had, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Joyce.
Right. Joyce she was still getting it in. So, I mean, because we had a pregnancy scare, but we're going to get there. So that's when, in my notes, after the baby, he serves her with divorce papers. The kids go off to a party and pick up Sarah. And then Joyce shows up at his office. That's what you're talking about. And has security escort her ass out. Because she's not accepting of it. And then we learn that Menzi has a crush on and Pume's friend Lindani, which that I can't stand that little. I'm sorry. Everybody gonna say, oh, she was groomed. She was a little girl. No, she was a little.
Not fucking groomed.
She was a little hoe. I'm sorry. Call it what it is. I'm sorry. It may be unpopular opinion. She was a little hoe. Because you see how she was sleeping around on her little boyfriend. She was about that bag. That's all she cared about based off her circumstances. She was about that bag.
But I wonder why she didn't try to get with Mitzi, because she knew that he liked her and she know he got that bread too. She said
that's what made no sense.
Where the cho at?
That's what made no sense. Nice.
Here goes Nails with her night when you're too nice, and I'm one of those people that are too nice. So
no,
I'm wondering what
it's because he was too nice, because he wanted her. She wanted to do the chasing.
You think so? Okay. Look, thank you, D. Lindani was a fast ass. Thank you. I'm sorry. Lindani was right. Lindani was a younger version of Matipa. Oh, now Xavier saying she's a victim of poverty, and she very well could be. But I see, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I get up.
Whore.
Right, and that's why I get upset with Joyce, because I'm like, all these other women's circumstances were different. I can understand them clinging on to this man for what they can get from him, but you didn't need to do that, sis. Not at all. You didn't have to degrade yourself. What you thinking, Tay? I see the wheels turning.
Because I would think like that if I honestly thought that Joyce like wanted him like that. I think that she just wanted the image with her family and stuff like that because of how she grew up. Her mother was, I think, encouraging her to be like, hey, you need to get this shit together. Like, that's how the mother probably was with her father, because I think the mother kind of referenced that a couple of times. And she like, don't you let your fucking family go for these hoes. Like, these men are going to fuck around with these hoes. You do that, and then that's going to be that. But I don't think, like I said, when Jonas came back to that house after that anniversary, she was like, I know you fucking like, what time you leaving? Like, right. Matiba, was she out of town? Like, is Matiba?
I think also she didn't know it was as bad as it was.
Yeah, and that's she like, wait, you about to leave? What you?
See, and that's when I started to really like her mom, because I think she didn't realize it was as bad as it was, and when she realized, she was like,
"Let me put a poll in the chat."
Yes, please put a poll.
I want to put a poll in the chat. Was who do y'all think was Jonas's true love? Who did he really love?
Essie. Which is wild because of how he treated her, but
let me say.
Look, Nelson's like, I don't know about that. Kamara said Lindani was playing in Menzies' face. She made fun of him because he was a good boy. Lindani was a hoe. I mean,
exactly. He was yeah,
right. RBL said himself.
Right answer.
That actually is a very good answer, RBL. Very good answer. So while she's putting that in the chat, we know the kids go off to a party. Freedom offers Menzies some rugs to loosen him up. And then they end up fighting in the club because somebody, I guess, was messing with Lindani, and he, tried to defend her honor. And that's when I knew, oh, this is going straight to hell. This whole thing is going straight to hell, because I knew she won't from the gate. Okay. So
name right.
So then Joyce ends up going to find Janasi or down at Matiba's house, and they in the bathtub getting it on, right? So she decides, because she said, you were supposed to be at this party. I'm not playing with you. And then she finds out that he was supposed to be getting on a flight with her to go somewhere else. I forgot how they found out. Y'all can, hey Nat, itty bitty, hey. Y'all can let me know in the chat. But she found out he was supposed to be going somewhere, so she sneaks in, not even sneaks in the house, because she got a key. So she got a key to the house. She go in the house. They upstairs doing it in the bathtub. And then she goes and lights their passports on fire, only to accidentally drop them and basically damn near burn down the house with them in it. And can I tell you, I love this moment. I love a good left eye moment. Rest in peace, my sister. I love a good left eye moment. Okay.
When she set that motherfucking house on fire.
That was one of my
Look,
favorites.
at that moment,
Oh shit!
look, at that moment, that's when I was like, I can't turn it off. I
Me
can't turn it
too.
off.
Like,
Me
save
too.
yourself, Joyce. Save
But
yourself.
you know what's crazy? Because you know how it started. It started with him in the casket, and she
Right.
was talking over him or whatever.
Motherfucker.
I was like, is this what happened? And then when we know that that's not how he got taken out, I was like, I gotta stay locked in because if that's not how it happened. How the hell did it happen? We know he gone.
Oh, and there's and look, I have it in my notes. There's so many times where it'd be like, you could have left, Joyce. You could have left. You could have shot this nigga. You could have, like, it's so many points where I'm like, Joyce, you had your out and you just.
She tried a couple times.
The goals of Jonas. When she was about to take his sorry ass out, I'm like, Jonas, his fucking arrogance was on 1,000, like 100,000. He thought she was about to unalive herself. No, motherfucker, that was about to be for you.
But that's how much of a narcissist he is. He can't believe that you would ever take him out.
He was like, she's suicidal. No, she wasn't. She was homicidal. Right, Jonas. Right.
Yeah, she had a few failed attempts until the very end. A nice slow one.
Right. And see, this is why my notes all mixed up, because it's not until episode 2 that we actually learned that Matipa was involved with Magesh beforehand. And I ain't gonna hold you. I think if anybody is a victim in this whole thing, it's Magesh.
Girl, I thought you was about to say Matipa.
No, Magesh. Because the fact that he couldn't have nothing. You put him in this position. Every time he had something, you literally took it from
Jonas didn't give a damn.
He didn't give a damn.
He told him, like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. He like, I couldn't get married because I got this fake pretend daughter and kids with this bitch, Essie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When I found out he was messing with Essie, I said, I know you.
Because look, when it first started, we thought that he was cheating on her with Matipa. And I was like,
yes.
Right.
Asshole. Come to find out they ain't even married. They ain't even
don't even have no type of relations, don't know each other, don't like each other. I said, whoa.
I was like, oh.
Right. Thank you, Nat. No, I'm telling you, I would never put y'all on something that I can't sit through. And when I tell y'all I was hooked, couldn't get up, looked up, and it was 6 a.m. I said, I gotta go to sleep, and then woke back up and started with the rest of it. And then I was literally watching a couple of them before I came up here. It's not a hard watch at all. Once you get past the slowness of the the funeral and but once they start giving you the tea, it happens very quickly.
I was gonna say it picks up fast.
Yeah, it picks up very quickly. So we know that
into it, but because they mouths didn't match the words and I
watched it with the subtitles, so it worked perfectly for me.
I had the subtitles on too, but I still watch their mouth. Like on Tubi, when I see that their words are not matching their mouth, I can't even finish the program.
Yeah, usually I'll tune out, and that's why, in a way, because people were like, you can watch it in English, and I was like, nah, I'd prefer to just read the subtitles. I'd prefer. I'm in it now. I'll just stay where I'm at because it's good, and I like hearing their dialect because I think they're speaking.
I'm in the trees.
What?
So you watched it in that language?
Yeah. I mean, with the subtitles, yeah.
How her Netflix shows it like that?
Yeah, because I showed Nell. She came over my house and she was like, "What do you mean? It comes up in mine in English." And I said, "No," and I played it for her, and she was like, "Oh my God, you sat and read everything." And I was like,
I can't watch 90 Day Fiance no more and shit like that because I hate all that reading. No. I hate all the reading. I keep subtitles on, but I hate all of that reading, especially when they're in another language. Because sometimes I'll be playing a game on my phone and trying to watch it. I can't do it. No.
Well, see, that's
up in English too, Brownie.
Yeah, nah. And so that's the thing, because that's why I was telling people, I was like, I mean, it's something you gotta pay attention to. Because for me, I literally had to sit up there and read the screen. But again, I enjoyed hearing them in there.
That's why you calling him. What'd you call him? Janasi?
Janasi, yeah, because that's what
well, yeah, I still had the subtitles on. It was in English, but they do spell it that way. They do spell it Janasi.
Mm-hmm. And then because it's different when you feel Joyce's anger. Yeah, when it's in I don't know, it feels just more pure.
You know what? The episodes that I had watched over my friend's house, I might have to go back and just watch those, and start those in the other language and see how it is, if it's more like deep.
Yeah, no, I'm just look. I mean, but the real good parts, like you motherfucker, that's still in English. That don't change.
When she said that, I was like, what the hell going on?
So okay, so yeah, so then we see Joyce had just had their youngest child, episode 2. And he ends up leaving her at the hospital so he can go run to Matipa. And that's when I knew he really wasn't shit. That's when I was done. Cause I don't play about postpartum type stuff like that. Don't mess with a woman when she just had a baby. To me, that's the most despicable shit you can do.
Well, he was already cheating while she had the damn baby, a whole damn relationship. And
I know, but what you gonna do is I'm in the hospital. I just birthed your child. So fuck that. Excuse my language.
That was the only time that she ever heard of him cheating, because from what it looks like, he's been a whore.
But I think he's been able to keep it under wraps.
Like a mofo, because it's
yeah.
You know what? And she wasn't that devastated about it either. So maybe she had caught, like you said, maybe she had knew that he was a kind of like a loosey-goosey, and she just kind of like, he gonna she was
one of, I think that if she had any idea that he was cheating, it was one of those, as long as it don't end up on my doorstep, she was gonna let him cheat in peace.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and as long as it doesn't mess with my reputation or our image of being this happy married couple, this family. Because again,
if that's the case, Net made a great point.
What did Net say?
If that's the case, why are you letting him play inside you and he play inside everybody else without a raincoat?
Exactly.
Child, we gonna get to that because everybody had to. It's not the clap. I don't know what's the nickname for it, but anyway. The casket. No, not the casket.
The casket.
He had that FedEx overnight package, but I'm talking about when they had the Rhea, not the Daya. The Rhea.
Because I'm like, which one did he give them? Because
it was
had the medicine bottles.
Yeah. Child.
And I think they got that from Lindetta.
Yeah, Lindani. It was her little nasty ass. That's why I said she was a hoe. I'm sorry.
What, the clap?
No, it wasn't the clap. It was, I don't know which the short term for.
I think
the Rhea.
Oh. Can we say gonorrhea on here?
I think we can. I just didn't know a short word for saying.
Xavier, it wasn't that.
No, I don't think he had the hurt.
It was
the Rhea. He probably had that too. Ain't no damn telling.
Everybody and their mama, I think, would have knew that.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not true because you have outbreaks, right? So they go away.
But I think when you first get it, that's how you find out, ain't it?
But he's ignorant. We saw that when he got the gonorrhea.
I'm talking about the other people.
How did Essie know that he had?
That he was knocking down.
Oh, because Essie girl, we're gonna get there. Essie ended up getting the shit too.
I know Essie, but I'm trying to think.
Matipa came in.
When Essie was there.
No, Essie wasn't there.
Who was there?
It was Joyce, because that's how Joyce found out that she had it.
Let me get this
or might have it. That's what made Joyce go get tested. DeMarcus, thank you for the $5 super chat. Joyce should have told Janasi about her tying her tubes, though. DeMarcus, no, we're not gonna do that. You know what? You are not gonna come over here and antagonize us.
She didn't get a chance to get them tied, did she?
No, she didn't. She was supposed to, but she didn't.
Oh, batch when he came to that fucking
girl, look, hold on, we got a ways. That's not till episode 6.
Okay, let me get him the money song, and then we go get
all I really want to see is us. I don't really need a D, I need us. All a bad bitch need is us.
Jonas.
That's why he had to die. He had to. He had to die.
And
So
not
then,
Jonas
not
with some
naturally.
hands wrapped around his neck on the thumbnail.
okay, Janasi said he starts ignoring the shit out of her. She finds his underwear in his pocket, or her underwear in his pocket. So then she sees her at the salon one day. Now this did it for me. I love this scene. When she pulls up on Matipa at the salon and basically knocks her over the head and was like, yeah, and they start fighting. But then she get home and this nigga's trying to check her. Talking about, oh, you acting like an animal and da-da-da. And so, you know, Joyce is like, break up with that bitch. I ain't playing with you. And he said, you know what? Better yet, I'll leave. And then she start begging. No. And now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The one thing I can't get with Joyce for, and she did it more than once in this episode, is when she begged that man after knowing, hey, Cookie, after knowing that he wasn't ish.
Oh my goodness!
I love it. Hey, Cookie.
I love this orange.
Now she got back to not looking
With
home.
the little book. Oh my
Child, she had to get cut already.
hey.
Look at these.
I love it. At least it don't look like Kelly's dog from Real Housewives of Atlanta. I can appreciate
cut down when she got to cut down real low. Her daddy don't like it either because she be looking like Santa's helper. Get over that. They see you with your little boots. Boots in the summertime.
Boots in the summertime. I love it. But yeah, no, look, Xavier said they ain't have to fight in that establishment. Look, that's where she caught her, Xavier. And you know what? When the emotion come out, but like I said, the one point or couple points where Joyce lost me is when she was literally hanging on to that man, pleading with that man to not leave. And that's where she lost me.
That's y'all favorite. That's y'all favorite.
I gotta take a break on that one.
She wanted to keep up appearances. Leave her alone.
Look at Tristan turn off her camera.
My name's in it, and I ain't in it. So then somehow, some way, I guess I got a little lost. We might be in episode 3 or 4 now. I don't know because I lost my notes. But that's when he ends up buying Matipa the house, and then it skips to 5. So it went 1, 2, 5. That's why I said I might be all over the place. Now, this is when
it's so far in it, you had to decide when you want to start taking notes again.
Yeah, because you know how sometimes you be so deep in it and you forget that you're supposed to be taking notes, even though this was the second time I had watched it. And it was like, girl, you seen this before, but I didn't care. So in the meantime, in between time, during I think episode 3 and 4, that's when they do the anniversary party. So maybe y'all can elaborate on that. Because that's when they do the anniversary, they renew their vows, how in love they are. And even Matipa shows up to the party. And she's like telling him, like, yo, I really need you to cut this.
Waiting for the announcement that they were getting divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
And it never came. He was like, shit, I ain't divorcing this back. Whatever.
Did he go back home to his wife?
What? But he was like, Joyce is mine.
It was that same night he went back home to his wife.
I know. That's what confused me so bad, because I'm thinking, like, what was it at that anniversary party that just made him like it was like, I think after they said the little vow things and stuff like that, because Joyce was still playing her little role.
No, she was.
Listen, I'd have been like, don't do me no favor.
He fell back in love with her or something. It was something clicked with him that night, and I was like, what the hell? Even Matipa was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right. He paid her dust. And then, yes, Tay already talked about it. He came home to her. They made love, and she was like, I'll take a little piece of peen. But she woke up the next morning like, I'll put the money on the dresser. Nigga, you need to go back to Matipa. But that's not what happened. What happened is that he ends up making them breakfast, like, and wanting the kids to sit around the table, and Pume and Minzy are like, what the hell is going on here?
Understandably.
You fucking lie.
Right.
Oh, that daughter was pissed.
Look, that's when they hit a Tay. How is you cool?
How is you cool? What is going on here? The daughter was like, what in the entire...
Okay. Now, the one thing I do like about in Pume is that she realized her mother's shortcomings, and she made
She
damn
lost
sure
respect for her mama.
she did, and she made,
And I
but
can
she
sincerely
also made sure
understand
she didn't become her mom. Like how she carried herself, she made sure she didn't become her mom, and I really appreciated that about her.
I think she definitely thought more highly of her mom, and then after she accepted that nasty ass man back, she lost respect for her mama.
Yeah. Yeah, so he come back, he trying to run the household. Menzies like, give him a chance. It's dad. You know what I'm saying? It's dad. And it was just, and he come back up in there like he running things.
To the hardest.
Right. So now that's episode. Look, that's when we get into that. Okay. So now he takes episode 5, he ends up taking Joyce out to dinner, right? And that's when he finds Matipa on a date because she didn't decide I'm gonna go do something else. Oh, in between episode 3 and 4, he fired Matipa. He fired Matipa from the company because Joyce was not having it. And she said if you really serious about being with me, that bitch gotta go. So he obliged and he fired her. And I was like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like, look, you're Nazi. I was happy. I was like, look, put your foot down. I later regretted that celebration, but still in the moment I was happy. You know what I'm saying? So
you had so much faith, huh?
I did. I had hope.
I thought that Jonas was like doing the right thing.
I didn't realize he was still gonna be a trash ass nigga.
When I tell you, Jonas was a bad motherfucker. He even had me believing everything that he was saying to these women. At first, I was like, "Oh my God, Jonas! Like, I'm done with this batch." He back over at the house with this. I said, "Jonas."
He over here barbecuing for the family. What did they call it? They get the bride. We gotta do the bride. I said, shit, I want to come to the bride. He done took her on vacation. They got elephants and tigers and shit in the background, and they living their best life. And I said, yes, I want to go in the African safari and do it in the jungle. Yes. Thank you, Kimmy, for the $9.99 super chat. And DeMarcus, I did see your $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much.
Oh, I missed a super chat. Let me get it.
DeMarcus had one earlier. Yeah. What do I think the Polygamist is better than BTG? I'm going to say because it was shorter and easier to get through. Yes. And it had more drama.
That's the end of it, right? Because
no, they're supposed to have a season 2 coming in the fall, I think.
Ooh, is it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's going to be Menzie. But the thing about the difference between why I say that is because the things that we wish they would do on Beyond the Gates, as far as getting slapped or knocked out or some type of real reaction for us as people, we get in the Polygamist. We don't get that in Beyond the Gates. And maybe because it's CBS and it's daytime TV. So that's why I'm saying the Polygamist is better, because I felt like... Huh?
Danny stopped the shit out of Haley.
No, but it wasn't really like what we needed it to be. Like, there's been many times where Nicole should have shit out of Leslie. Like, matter of fact, even I just posted that. Matter of fact, I just posted the recap where she rolls up in the fundraiser with Joey, and she's talking to Vernon and Ted when they ask her to leave because she brought Joey with her. And I was like, so ain't nobody gonna check this disrespectful, unseasoned saltine? Nobody's gonna do it?
I wanted them to whoop her ass, and I wanted Nicole. I'm sick of Nicole and Danny pestering to damn Vanessa ass, and she don't have any fucking respect for them. Like, she's clearly choosing this man over y'all. That y'all like Nicole. You mentioned this before. Like, you gonna choose this motherfucker over us and your damn kids?
Right. DeMarcus said Janasi is worse than Charles. If y'all know Charles from BMF, Charles was terrible.
No, he
was nowhere near as bad as Janasi.
He asked me, who do I despise more, Charles from BMF or Jonas, right? Because we always have this thing. I said still Charles. All right. He said Jonas is still worse. I'm not saying that he's not worse, but I still despise Charles more. Okay. Charles, at least Jonas, let it be known what he was doing. She knew he was out here in these streets.
Right.
And
Hey,
she accepted it and decided to cover it up on her own.
right.
Okay.
Hey,
You still
Jonda.
did not. And with the homegirl, you was cheating with the homegirl.
Well, that part.
Marcus, don't get me started.
Yeah, you can't come over and borrow my cookware and then be fucking my man. That's just not going.
Wait a motherfucking minute, because Essie, have y'all forgotten Essie?
Oh, okay.
Okay, she wasn't friends with Essie though. Their
Kind of,
kids
sort
were
of, Essie,
friends.
kind of, sort of. I mean,
They're-
they were
no.
sister-in-laws, and not knowing that they were sister wives.
They were not friends though. They weren't friends.
Well, hear me out. I think Nels is gonna hate when I say this. Two things can be true at the same time.
Lingata?
I think that Joyce thought that her and Essie were friends. I don't think Essie saw it that way.
Yeah,
and so Joyce was always nice.
Awesome.
Right. Joyce was always nice to her and her kids. Joyce was always.
Joyce is like that with everybody.
Yes, she is.
She's even like that with Matipa. If they're around people.
What about Jonas and Nindetta? That ain't worse than friends. Your damn daughter best friend.
That's her daughter. Listen, that's her daughter's friend. That's not her friend.
Now, Tay, you can't tell me.
I'm not, listen, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he's not worse. I'm not saying that Jonas is not worse. What I'm saying is, I still despise Charles more.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, I think Nat had a good point. Nat said Janasi realized after Joyce begged him she was acting like Essie and she would accept anything he did when it came to him being with other women. That's a very great point, Nat. You hit it on the head.
But I don't understand why Essie, this is why, like, even like growing up, like I had a lot of guy friends and they know like that Tay is for the streets, okay?
You said Tay is from the street.
Tay for the streets, okay? So like so I never understood like why they would try to start like, you ain't about to get like, you already know how I am. You can take this love shit out of my damn face. You already know how I am. I talk to you about what the fuck I do on my dude. What are you doing? So I didn't understand why Essie even got with Jonas when you already know how he is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it. I didn't
either, but I guess because maybe she thought he had a future. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only that she thought he had a future. But then we see, and then
still doing her thing on the side though.
Right. Well, okay. Essie said, you got me messed up.
Besides Donnie later on.
And she even had a child with somebody else. Like, shit, fuck Jonas. He on his shit. Okay, cool. She right. Like, I ain't you a month of Sunday. This need to be scratched.
So also in episode 3 and 4, after they come back from this grand vacation with the lions and the tigers and the bears, or I'll say giraffes, won't no bears. So then they come back.
Charles was trying to keep his family broke. Sorry, but go ahead.
Then they come home. These kids is having a whole house party. Okay. And this is when we get our first inkling, because I caught it too, the way he was watching Lindani dance and work her hips.
We almost forgot all them people was down there.
Yeah.
I said, I know you fucking lying. And I think when he was in that office on that computer, he was watching those security cameras and he was watching that girl on that security camera. Because I said, I know you fucking lying. When he did, I said, Jonas, no. It was like they was even having a damn party in there until Joyce came in.
I didn't expect him to like smash Lindani, but when I saw him looking at her, I was like,
I knew he was.
Once I saw him look at her like that, I already knew. Like, I didn't know when it was going to happen, but I knew it was going to happen. Because I knew he was a trash person, right? So then we move on. Are you? Oh, she on her phone? Are you muted? Okay. So then we move on. They come back home. They confront the kids about throwing a party. He ends up putting Minzy in a chokehold, Because Mpume called him out and said, Ninja, you ain't been here in the last year or so. What are you really talking about? How you gonna check me, boo? Okay. And this makes him mad. He calls Minzy weak, and then he chokes him out. And I felt so bad for Minzy. I did.
I wanted Minzy to just whoop his ass one good time.
I wanted him to, but could he?
Well, even if he couldn't, at least try. Just punch him real fast. Just something. Show him something.
Right, to show that you're not weak, because
show him you got heart somewhere down there.
But I think well, he did do that kind of at the end, but I feel like
he ain't putting hands on him.
I feel like a part of that was respect too. Like in their culture, like I know you might be out of line, but I'm not going.
His daughter wasn't. She spoke her mind every chance she got.
Well, yeah, the daughter didn't give a damn, and Mpume didn't give a damn. Okay, and that's why we appreciate Mpume. We needed somebody to say what needed to be said. Okay, because even though I like the grandma or Mama Grace, she didn't say what needed to be said. She might have said it to Joyce, but she didn't say it to Jonasi.
I just knew we was gonna see a scene where Minzy just whooped his, or at least, and we didn't get that. I was so
Minzy ain't do a damn thing. He almost let down Jonas dangle him over that damn banister. I was wondering when Jonas was gonna get in his ass.
I was so mad. I wanted Minzy to do something.
He did. Right. He hit his ass after he got him to sign over that shit.
Okay.
I wanted him to whoop his ass though.
Y'all, so then we move on to episode 6. Look, we're moving along here. We're doing good.
Even if he would have dragged him down the stairs when he was sick and frail, I'd have been cool with that.
I wouldn't have been mad at that either. But you know, Lindani got her get back, and that's the one time I wasn't mad at her. So then Sarah, that she comes. No, not Minzy. I'm talking about Jonasi.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that. I was that was not cool.
No. So then they get over to basically he has this bride, he has everybody over. Now, I caught it, but I didn't understand why Mama Grace said it at first. The first time they did it when he came back home. And she said, you know, you can have Essie and the kids over. And he was like, oh, Magesh kind of like brushed it off. So notice his surprise when the second time they do this, Freedom and Sarah show up. And so he's like, and you know, Joyce is like, oh no, it's enough. We got enough food for everybody. Y'all dig in. And that's when we see Sarah. And I don't like Sarah. I'm sorry. I don't like jealous, envious hoes. I don't. And if you're gonna be that way, I prefer that you tell me to my face. No, and the fact that she
bad for her after
no, I don't feel bad for Sarah. You know what? Let me tell you who Sarah reminds me of. Sarah is Eva. Sarah is Eva. She wants to covet her sister's life because she got to live better than her.
She's mad at what's the sister name?
Mpume.
She's mad at Mpume. And why the fuck is that Sarah them and the twins all got the damn regular names and shit, and then only Joyce kids got African names? But I felt bad for her because like I thought that was like damn, like but why you mad at Matube or whatever? And you know she don't know.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. She don't know, but not even that. You need to be mad at this nigga at the end of the table. But yet you taking it out on your sister. You just doing real weirdo. It was just wild.
That was just weird. Yeah.
That's why I said it reminded me of Eva from Beyond the Gates. It definitely gave that. It definitely gave.
Oh, I didn't know who you was talking about when you said Eva.
Yeah. No, it gives because that's it. Literally, when I watch this, I could literally point out characters and be like, "Oh, that's such and such. That's such and such from Beyond the Gates." Like it's so many parallels.
What about when she tried
Xavier?
Oh, but Eva ain't try to sleep with her uncle like Sarah. That part.
What was that about?
She's a hoe. Oh, I'm sorry.
Or her sister's boyfriend.
Call a damn boyfriend. I was just,
and that's that when she
said, I felt bad for Sarah. Oh my goodness, DeMarcus.
And then what? No, you can never feel bad for Sarah when they catch them, and then she come out wiping her mouth. Oh, that was
even outside in front of the parents,
right?
Yes.
Right.
Essie beat her ass. Essie was like, I know you ain't out here embarrassing me, you little whore. Get your ass in the car. Essie was pissed.
Child. Look, Ned said, I ain't got no love.
Push Essie down the damn stairs.
Yeah, DeMarcus said Sarah wanted to be loved.
Yeah, she did. She wanted the love from her father like that. And I'm surprised. Damn, Jonah. If she would have tried that shit with Jonah, she would have got that thing.
Well, what's so weird? It sounds like Jonas was never really over there. So at the end of the day, Magesh was her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Jonas never. And maybe I'm wrong because they didn't show it to us. They didn't give us background. Jonas was never over there with them kids as they were growing up. He was never a part of their life. And she even said, because I just rewatched it back, she even said, he doesn't even talk to me. And I feel like this coming of age celebration, because that's what I was about to get into, she feels like this coming of age celebration will make them closer. Nigga, he don't talk to you. Why is he going to pay for a party for you? Like, you sound stupid.
Well, I mean, she wanted a party. Like everybody, Matibe. Yeah.
Matiba. Matifa, I get it, but still. Right. She had, Kamara said she had serious abandonment issues, and so does Freedom. Absolutely.
So bad. I think Essie drove Freedom to drink like that.
Well, Essie was on the bottle herself. Essie was out here taking antibiotics and still or drinking like a fish.
And you ain't even supposed to drink with your antibiotics.
Right. Because remember, Sarah kept saying, Mama, I don't think you should drink. Girl, just pour me this glass.
That's like, and another news.
Right. Absolutely. So we know
I
Sarah
agree with that, D.
Right. That Jonas seemed like he was ashamed of Essie. I agree with that. And I do think that I forgot when it was said or why it was said, but basically Essie reminded him of where he came from, and he didn't want to go back there. And so that's why it was easy to just take care of her monetarily and ignore her, because he didn't
not enough to pay for the party.
Ignoring her. Did y'all see them in the room?
That one time, but that's what I'm saying. When else did we see?
That was whenever he felt like it, he would go over there and give her the damn business. Because when Magesh came over there, because I was like, wait a fucking minute. I'm like, Sarah, no. And he was like, your father is here. I thought they were dreaming. I thought Sarah was dreaming when he was like, your father's here and this is that. They show him and Essie and that. I said, nah, Essie touching them toes. I said, this is fucking wild. Jonice, what you call him? Jonice?
Jonasi. So then we see Joyce. She has a pregnancy scare. And when I tell you,
that was a good thing about it.
Okay, it was a scare. And she reminisces on how he treated her like dog shit after she had that baby, and that's when the affair started with Matipa. And so she don't want to do this no more. So she did, and he's supposed to be going on a trip to the US. I think he was supposed to be coming to DC, if I'm not mistaken. Just lying like a motherfucker. So at this point, Mpume is actually starting to soften up to her dad after he yelled at her and said, "You gonna respect me, okay?"
He said, and ain't. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't putting belt to ass. He was not putting belt to ass at that moment, because I'm thinking, like, the way he was acting, he was ready to child belt to ass, belt to BTA. Can I get a to ass? Belt to ass. Okay? BTA.
I love it.
I thought that's why I thought he was gonna be giving out, but he was letting them do whatever, like what until that moment.
Ooh. Right. So then he goes on, and he's supposed to be going on this trip. So Joyce decides, I'm gonna sneak and go get my tubes tied, right?
Need to.
In the middle of this, before the start of the procedure, she's talking to her mama. She's going through it, and she's like, "Oh, I feel so wrong, and it feels so bad." So she decides she's not gonna go through with it because she don't want to keep this from her husband. Only for mama.
I ain't having your baby. I'm getting my tubes tied, sir. I'm not having no more of your
She
shit.
like, this is OV. This is done. We're done.
I would have told his ass. You ain't running nothing in these ovaries.
Well, only for Mama Grace to come around the corner and see Jonasi, so she go to running, get the dipping, all right? And then she run to her room. She said, girl, Jonasi here. And so she was like, nigga, what? So we see Joyce running down the hall in like slow motion, right? She running. She runs to the room and see him in there with Matipa.
Yeah, the doctor said.
Oh yeah, the doctor came in. He was like, "It's a whole lot of you Gamora ladies up in here."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Well, what you mean?"
Gamora who?
Right.
Like I'm the only Gamora.
Right.
Like I know you fucking lying. She pulled out her license and shit like Gamora. The fuck.
Right. And then she goes into that room, and this is the only thing, and maybe this is her like trauma response. The many times that Joyce fainted irritated the out of me. Girl, stand up.
Wait a minute. She only fainted that time.
No, I think she fainted another time. It was something else.
That was worth a faint.
Now that was worth a faint, but then it's like every time something.
Nails, give her a faint.
South Africa don't have HIPAA.
They don't have HIPAA net. Where's blatant truth when you need her? Our HR manager. She tell you. So
I was thinking the same thing.
Every damn thing, wasn't it?
In the hospital.
He even took the payment from Joyce and shit. That doctor was doing every damn thing in his power.
It was terrible.
He got checked out by the Lindata. They like,
what?
What she said, the Lindata?
Lindata, right. And so basically, we end that episode with her passing out. And so, when they get back home, Joyce is going off about the fact that he got a whole new baby.
Two.
Not one, but two. Now, I don't know, ladies on the panel, I'm going to ask, ladies in the chat, I'm going to ask, it's a hard question. But if this was your husband, we ain't talking about boyfriend, baby daddy. If this is your husband, and this man has because I know a lot of women can get over cheating, but can you get over the baby? I know the one baby is hard to get over, but can you get over two? Let me know in the chat. If it's a yes, give me a 1. If it's a no, give me a 2 in the chat.
Let me put the.
Don't ask me because I still despise Charles. So my answer.
When two dose baby.
No, I love Sita. You remember? You heard what DeMarcus said?
Yes, no, I can see that. I can see that when he said it. DeMarcus gave you a super chat, but you absolutely, I can see
Sita.
it. Yes, I can see her being
Sita's World on BET.
The cartoon that used to be on BET, and she used to be talking her shit. You definitely give me that.
Oh my God, I used to love her.
You definitely do get that tease.
Oh, thank you then.
I was gonna say it's a good thing. She was Tasha K before Tasha K.
2?
Mm-hmm.
That means you was all up in that thing. Absolutely fucking not. I'm when I tell you I'm shooting up that hospital, they gonna have that bitch on lockdown. Okay, 2 twins.
Yeah, no, I'm gone before the
pregnancy.
I'm not putting up no show for nobody.
It's done. That fire would have continued over in that damn hospital room with them damn children in there. I don't give a damn.
She taking the kids with her.
The kids
everybody, the whole family are going together. Gamora.
Oh, y'all are funny.
That would have took me over there. Like, okay, 1. But you done got twins. You not hot twins. Jonas.
So he over here telling her,
"Let me get my shit together." Ooh, I would get back in that jail.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I forgot to mention how jail has been. I mean, she's been in jail at least once now. This ain't the last time. So then he over there at the house telling her, baby, please. She took advantage of me. I did leave her alone. Just straight lying through his teeth because he been smashing her and this girl the whole time. He never left her alone like he promised.
alone.
Never left her alone.
Has turned over a damn new leaf.
Oh, and did I talk about that? How he was harassing her at the restaurant, had her all up against the wall, was all in between her legs when she was out with the minister.
Oh yeah, and the minister got a lot of goddamn nerve when his wife and that talking shit, and he done took her up. I guess he said another man's trash is another one's trash. I said, not the pastor.
So that's when he's like, well, yeah, sorry, but I do gotta go help Matipa out, so I need to go over there. And then we learned that the whole reason this whole U.S. trip that he was planning was a whole lie and facade, and it was literally so he could be there to help Matipa take care of these twins. And so Joyce is crashing out real bad, literally hanging on to him by the leg as he's trying to leave. He's trying to hit moves on her, you know, do the football NFL scramble type shit on her. Okay. And then I love it because I did watch an interview with them, like the actors, and he actually said that as he ran to the car, he bit her to get away from her, like to add to the realness of the scene. Like he bit her.
They should have put that in there.
They should have, and jumped in the car. Matipa was when I tell you Matipa reminded me so much of Haley from Beyond the Gates, I swear to God.
What ass.
Yes. She was a whore.
I'm coming to collect my man. What motherfucking man?
And so he ran off.
All right, an ass whooping. That's what you Matipa and
Lindada. Y'all both just messing up people's names. Jesus Christ.
We trying. We ain't trying to offend nobody. We trying, y'all.
Matipa, I know her real name in Georgia.
Right. So Matipa returns home with her babies, and her friend is there to greet her, but ain't nobody else because, you know, Janasi at home trying to figure Joyce out. So she calls in her mother for reinforcements, and the mama's like, I don't want shit to do with this. You and this nasty ass nigga, and the fact that you cool with being a side hoe, it's not really sitting right with me.
Right. The mama like, here's the bottle, goodbye.
Right. Like I honestly, the real MVP was Matipa's mama to me. Cause she was like, you know, I'm trying to be helpful, but I can't co-sign your bullshit. All right. So at this time, Menzie and Mpume, they're like, you know, mommy's really going through it. Did you hear them arguing last night? She's supposed to have this big interview coming up. So Mpume's like, you know what? How about we just crash this whole shit and free her? Let's help her free herself since she don't know how to do it. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at Mpume and like for her idea. And I was really hoping that they would have let that come to fruition, but we'll get there. And so now Joyce goes out and we see her buying a strap. Okay. I said, oh, Joyce out here being a gangster. But she ain't never popped nothing. All right. And so Janasi gets over to Matipa's house. And she's like, oh, I need help. And, you know, and these babies. And then he's like, oh, but you look so good. And I'm trying to get up in that kitty cat. And she's like, nigga, I had a C-section. That is not going to happen. He said, but your mouth still works, though.
They cut your stomach so that the babies ain't come out that.
No. But it was your mouth still worked, though. What'd that mouth do?
I said, this
bite you.
And she did it.
She did it. And her mama was in the next room.
Right there in the next room. They didn't even go off to the bedroom.
Child. Look, DeMarcus said Joyce is the wankster, not a gangster. Hey, yeah, because she ain't never popped nothing, but you know what I'm saying? So then Janasi returns home, and, you know, Joyce is strapped. She done had her mama take the kids. She's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm about to end this. And that's why I said she had many outs.
You know, what annoying me, acting like the kids were like little kids.
Well, she can't have them be witnesses.
Like everybody had forgot about
that, but still acting like they were. You got to come and visit your kids. You got to come and see your kids. They can literally drive over to see you.
Now I ain't even gonna hold you. I did think it was funny when she
dropped them off at his house with the girl.
Yes, I loved it.
And they 62 and 60 down 5.
They grown as hell. Like, why are we?
I don't give a damn. I loved it because I was like, oh, so you thought you was just gonna start a whole life with this new bitch? Oh no, you taking your kids with you. And they still had their baby.
Kids.
But they still had an infant. They still had a baby though.
Now, if she dropped him off, that's
Didn't have him with them.
Yes, she did. She was carrying him.
I think she did.
No, she was carrying him because she handed him to Janasi, and he was like, "You're overreacting."
She did have the little one.
That right there, that
makes sense.
I don't go.
But the two older ones was weird as hell. That was weird.
No, I would still drop their asses off. They still live in the house. They getting dropped off as well.
Somebody still got to provide for them little motherfuckers. It's you.
They gotta go. They're not about to be in here because I'm
babysit that grown ass teenager.
I get acquainted with the new paw. They going over there.
Yeah.
You gonna get Matiba's attitude? Or
they can go hang out with their friends. They ain't got to go to their daddy house.
No, y'all miss your daddy.
Really grown as hell.
You can sit down my mama over that motherfucker. Oh, everybody going. You want the family? Here, the family go.
I'm with Tay. I felt the same way. Look, you can leave me, but what you can't leave is your kids. You can't leave them.
Yeah,
ain't gonna be no deadbeat daddies over here.
Oh my god, y'all!
I'm gonna make sure you get your visitation because what you not gonna do?
You know, they're old enough to make their own choice.
That was old enough to dry their own damn self over there. That's what I would have had them do.
Right, but it was the theatrics of it all. I absolutely would have done that.
Too much.
I would have done that. I'd be like, nah, yeah, we gonna do it. These are your kids too. We half and half, motherfuckers, 50-50. These half of yours.
Drove themselves over there if they wanted to be.
You know what? I wanted to make sure they got there safely.
I don't give a fuck how old they was.
You know what I just said?
Living in this house, they old enough to get dropped off. They young enough to get dropped off.
Because what you're not gonna do is because kids be kids, and I don't know how they be doing out in South Africa, but these kids nowadays, they like to stay in the house and be on your nerves and be on games and eat your food.
Partying. They don't like to stay in the house.
Get out.
It's mama time. I'm reclaiming my time.
They would have been over there the first time.
They didn't even want to be there. They could have went with their friends.
That suitcase, I would have been putting their shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
They would have had to go too. Sorry, you part of the plan. My bad. And yes, and because I needed Mpume to go over there and give her daddy all that smoke
with them kids, here they go.
Right.
And then he gonna act like Joyce. And then he gonna have nerve to act like Joyce was doing. Oh my gosh, she's bringing the kids here. Sorry,
right? Like they ain't his kids,
or like the motherfuckers ain't Matiba age.
Because the bad part is because if she didn't do that, Nels, they would end up like Sarah. He would never come see her. They would never he would have
gave a damn. They grew up with his ass. They know he's an asshole, and they don't want to be around him. That's why I wouldn't have forced my kids to go.
This ain't your option.
I would say
move out, or you going over there with your daddy.
Right. Mama gotta have a life too. Okay. Look, Mpume wouldn't have gone if Joyce had not dropped her off. Right.
I agree. I don't think she would have. But she was her friends.
So I would have dropped them off over Lindata house as well. I'm going over there too.
Hold on, I missed some. So oh yeah. So then we know she was trying to take him out, but she drops the pow. He assumes, oh my God, Joyce, you were getting ready to take yourself out. You arrogant motherfucker.
Joyce was looking like
you don't. First of all, I love myself. Well, at that point, now I ain't even gonna hold you. This is the one time I gotta kind of understand his lining of thinking. All the bullshit I put you through, and what you're
begging me to stay with you,
and you're begging me to stay with you. I would have absolutely kind of believed that you were in that mindset that you were about to take yourself up out of here. Absolutely.
She had the shit pointed at his ass. Janasi,
yes.
Are you cool?
Yo, the fact that she's saying it wrong and correcting you.
Shit slide.
Yes.
I'm saying it in their dialect, okay? I'm not that fluent in Zulu.
At this point, she's thinking she's speaking their language.
Right, yeah.
That's all this
Trust
is.
me, ask my boo. I do it all the time when we go to other countries, bitch. I'll be fluent.
Oh my god.
So then of course we know they got the babies. And so Joyce decides she has an aha moment and she said, you know what? I've decided that we might as well just announce this. People gonna find out about the babies.
They gotta do something about it before. That's what she gonna try to do the thing, right?
Right. So she said we just gotta take her on as a sister wife.
That damn daughter was like, I know you fucking lying, mom.
Lying.
The daughter was like, oh, is you cool?
Right. Now, when she sat them down at that table and said, here's your new mother. And then I said, oh, okay. And so the twin, what is it, Haley and Ashley or some shit like that? I don't know. But I said,
it's ironic. Haley was up in this mode.
Right. Right. So I said, well, I mean, if she like it, I love it. And she dealt with it. And she put on a happy face. And then they have this whole event for her brand. And they like, well, I heard you just had 2 kids. But y'all supposed to be married. What's going on with that? And she said, oh, no, girl, don't worry about it. Because the more love, we're expanding our love. And, it's part of our culture. And that's one thing I can't speak to. That's one thing I don't know. I do know in some cultures, it is normal to have more than one partner. I know it's not as common in certain cultures. And that's why I said I can't speak to if it's South Africa is still doing it, because I feel like I heard they were like, it's not as popular in South Africa, but I guess if you go in other parts in Africa, that's normal.
I thought it was regular over there.
I guess maybe as they've become more like modernized or westernized, I guess you want to say, it's not as that's why I said in some cultures, I don't think it's as popular to carry. And I think that's why people were like, ho, is you cool? You really want to take on?
I think that's regular. Oh, they're Muslim, so I think that.
No, they're not Muslim. You see how many God. They're Christians. They're Christians. At least them.
Baptists? I know
that. Yeah, they're Christians. They ain't say not one thing about no Allah. They were Christians. They were like God, this and God that. Yeah, they're Christians. So I can see why maybe they, you know what I mean, in their household, and now you taking on.
But I thought that was something that you had to agree on from the beginning, not like mid-marriage.
That's how it's supposed to be. But one of my friends is Muslim, and he always cheating on his wives, and then he be like, then when he get caught, he be like. He be like, that's my God-given right. I can have as many wives as I can take care of.
It ain't your wife,
they're not your wives, and you're cheating. Sir, you're on dating apps and you're getting caught. This is what you need to tell them before you fucking get married. Child, he's a mess with his fine ass, child.
Not with his fine ass.
Fine as hell. You're a mess.
Oh, y'all are funny.
A mess. A human mess, okay?
So then the next episode is when we get into the mess that is Essie and her history with Jonasi. Well, first of all, before we get into her history, we see that now Joyce is mad. Matipa is mad because he ain't really showing up for these kids. So they both got him. And I still don't think she even healed yet. So she can't even do it even if he wanted to. So at this point, he said, well, let me go on over here and see this good old thing, Essie, right? And so Essie ends up giving him some puss. And I mean, he was in there banging that thing out. But Magesh, who came over to deliver some money, put some money on the dresser, he realizes and he sees the car outside. He said, oh, your daddy's here. And that's when I said, oh. Because I was like, because again, I had already realized that he didn't give a damn about his brother. So I was like, he's fucking his brother's wife.
That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Right. And I was like, and Sarah knows about it? And I wanted him, if it were me, I wanted him to walk in there all mad and be like, what you doing? Why you smashing my wife? But we didn't get that. He just handed over the money and said,
That's
"Get
why
it to
I
you."
thought Sarah was dreaming.
Right. Because it just
And
came
she
out of
wished that Jonas was her father. And I thought she was dreaming and they was gonna come out. And that shit was, I said, not Janasi.
okay. And then the fact that Essie said, "I got the greens, beans, tomatoes, and potatoes." Okay, you name it, she had it. All right, you name it, ready for his ass. And then we learned that they have a prior.
Eat the meal,
huh?
Did he even eat? Because it looked like the only groceries he was having was Essie's.
Oh, he might have ate her groceries too, but he damn sure was eating that plate. He was eating. He was like, "Oh, Joyce don't cook like this," because he got a chef with Joyce. Joyce don't cook at all anyway. So, he was like, "This good down home," because it probably reminds him of where they from. Soweto? Where are they from originally? Look, tastes like. Don't ask me. I think it was Soweto, but yeah. So they go back in time to where they from, this very small, impoverished, village. And he was actually getting his ass whooped by the neighborhood boys. But Essie, she was always kind of big and brawling. Respucia. So she came in. It was like, "I got you." You know what I'm saying? Like, scared him off or whatever.
Away from him.
Right. And so ever since then, they've been friends. You know what I'm saying? And then we see the little girls coming up to her house being like, "Where's Jonas? Where's Jonas?" Okay. And so Soweto, thank you, DeMarcus. And so she lying for this man. That's what Tay was talking about earlier. I'm a guy's girl as well. I probably have more guy friends than I do female friends. And I will be honest. Yeah, no. If I know you're trash to the women that you date, I'm never involving myself with you.
We ain't like that.
I know that.
I might want to sample the goods or something like that, but that's it. Like, I want to see what all the fuss is about, but other than that,
but you don't catch feelings.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Right. So they end up, he wants to go to school. Apparently his dad is a drunk. His mama wasn't that great either, or she was, trying to make a piece of change, barely making a living. And so Essie comes out her bag because I guess she was making a little piece of change, maybe doing hair or something. So she gives him some money so he can go off to college and pursue. And I said, look at that. That's real love. You know what I mean? But then it was so funny because I always thought about, it's something that Nels always tells me, men don't like a build-a-bear bitch. They never respect you when you build with them. They never. You help build them up and they will leave your ass for somebody that didn't do nothing. Nothing. Ain't got no stake in the game.
Won't they do it?
Okay, won't they do it? And so yeah, we don't do Bob the Builders over here. All right, you have your shit together before you even step foot on this plate. So yeah, that was the whole thing with him and Essie. And then Essie, he leaves, goes off to college. He said, "I'm gonna be back. I promise I'm gonna come back for you." I think it was like 8 years he went missing. He never came back to visit. And so that's where freedom comes in. Because at some point, Essie said, "You got me fucked up. If you thought I was just going to sit here and you ain't going to come back and visit." Because at some point, he was supposed to come back and she was expecting him. And he was like, yeah, that's not really going to happen. So when he does finally show up 8 years later, Essie got freedom. She living in her house. And he said, "Remember when I, promised you your little red Corvette?" Okay. And he got her that.
All of it. He came back.
Okay. And then he said, "I got you this nice little 2-story house that you wanted. Got you
but
that."
She had seen him in the newspaper, him and Joyce.
But she knew he was married.
He was like, what the?
Right. So then at this point, she's pregnant. We learn she's pregnant with Sarah at this point. He takes her baby shopping or, for the baby or whatever. And they run into damn Joyce in the store. And I was, what the hell are you doing over here, Joyce? This ain't your part of town.
Joyce was shopping
for her baby.
She was nailed. She was looking for some deals because Joyce got money. Why the hell was she over there in Soweto looking for some baby?
He had her over in a nice part because remember, Essie was
like, so you think you took Essie to the nice part?
Money ain't a thing, bitch.
Okay, because I was like, I don't see Joy going over there to get.
No, that was in a nice little area, and he was taking her buying expensive clothes for little Sarah. Mm-hmm. They're gonna talk about some. What he say? McGeesh out doing something, and he wanted me to take it. This his wife,
right? So that's
McGeesh in here hiding the whole wife.
All of South Africa, only one baby store.
Right, all of South Africa is only one baby store. So they run into each other, and she's like, as Tay said, Joyce is like, hey, and they was like, oh, he was like, this is Magesh's wife, and she was like, I didn't know that nigga was married.
The whole time.
Right, and he was like, yeah, he told me to help her out and whatever with some shopping. Yes, Tay, he brought her to the boutiques. Okay, so they out, and then basically Essie. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This is where Joyce lost me. And I'm sure all the women in the chat know what I'm talking about. There's a feeling that you get. You know when a bitch don't like you. You know when somebody don't rock with you. And in that moment, even when I watched the scene, I said, Joyce, why are you not picking up on the expressions and the energy that Essie is giving? That bitch don't like you. Why? No. Figure out why. Figure out why. It's just not pregnancy. It's not hormones. She's not having a bad day. That bitch is mad for a reason. And
no,
then
but she Joyce was young and she grew up kind of in a sheltered life with the, upper echelon and stuff like that. So
you said she sound like me.
She was naive. I don't think she would have picked up on that type of shit. Like she probably was like, I don't think that Essie's demeanor that day was the furthest thing from her mind, because McGeesh is married. Like I would have been like, what the fuck you mean? Like McGeesh married? She was like, oh my god, he's had a wife this whole time. Like she was so excited for McGeesh. This is your husband batch. Like
no, but I don't know. Maybe y'all again. Maybe y'all saw it in the chat. Maybe Nell saw it. I'm telling you. I felt the energy, and maybe because I knew what was going. I felt the energy coming through the screen.
Yeah, we're older. I don't think that, because I'm gonna say, like, I don't pick up on certain things like that until like it might be a while. Like if women don't like me or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like I don't pick up on it like real easy, probably because I don't be giving a fuck. I don't be giving a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
So it never come across my mind until like I might catch something later on. Like, that bitch don't
but see, I understand what you're saying. The problem is you were with my husband. So when you display a certain type of energy towards me when you're with my husband,
Jonas had these bitches' minds gone.
Right.
We got who we talking about Janasi.
Okay.
What
is DeMarcus over there talking about with his $5 super chat?
Not with his $5 super chat. Who would y'all say is worse? Janasi, Bo Willie for Color Girls. Who is Bo Willie?
If that's the man, if that's Michael Ealy and him throwing them girls out the window, he gets it. We ain't even gotta talk about it.
Ike Turner or Charles from Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
I was just about to ask. I didn't remember who Bo Willie was.
If Bo Willie is Michael Ealy, then he's the worst.
Is that who that is?
They're like, there's not even a competition. Anytime you throw kids out the window, like that's not even a competition. Or if you're talking about the dude that was on the down low and gave Janet the overnight FedEx package, he's just as bad too.
Not the overnight. That's an all-night FedEx package. It never leaving.
Right, because it ain't never leaving you, right?
Delivery every day. Damn.
D said
Bo Willie.
Who is Bo Willie?
If I go look this up and this is Michael Ealy, I'm gonna be so mad at you, DeMarcus, because I saw this the other day and I was like, yo. That he can yep, that's who he talking about. That's exactly who he talking about. Yeah.
How did he even come up with Bo Willie?
Right. No, he is the most despicable. Anytime you hang kids out of a window, like no. That's not even a competition.
Not even just hang them out the window.
No, I know. I don't even want to get because it triggers me every time I think about it. Like I literally watched that movie one time and never watched
part of that movie. Like I was literally on the like, bitch, just say you love them. Just say you love whatever the fuck
Right.
you just say that shit, please. Like hurry up and say it. I was Felicia Rashad, like motherfucker, don't you do it. Don't fucking do it. Like
yeah, he was DeMarcus likes to be an antagonist. He done got me worked up now. Because you know Michael Ealy said he don't even like that character. That is the worst character he's ever played because people still hate him to this day for that movie because of that character.
And they hate Charles too.
Oh, from Diamond. Well, Charles wasn't that. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like if you saw him in real life, like he might be an asshole. I feel like Charles might be your asshole in real life. Allegedly, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think then Bo Willie, yeah, he hands down.
Yeah. Black Butterfly said Essie was stupid for not saying anything at the baby store, that part. And that's why I don't feel sorry. So then we get into after, we learn what the deal is with Essie and Jonasi. Now, Matipa has decided, well, you know what? My babies ain't going to be left out here. Oh, no. Episode 13, this broke my heart. Okay? Mpume comes to her father after all this stuff. She learned now she got a stepmama, sister mama, whatever the case may be. And she reads this letter to her father and how disappointed she is with him. And do you know this man turned up the TV?
That shit broke my damn heart when she was.
It broke my heart.
They say Jonas is the worst hated man in America right now.
They did say that.
He don't give a damn. He like, I got that check though.
Absolutely not.
He like, I got that Netflix check though.
And I wonder, will he still continue being on there just like in like past scenes and stuff like that?
I saw something where he's done stuff in the past. This is just like the biggest thing that he's done.
Oh yeah, they said he's all over. He's all over the place.
Ain't no way the hell I'd have been fucking with Jonasi with them damn hips.
Not the hips. I
Did
can't.
You hear who walked them hips? He had them wide ass hips and thighs and shit. Jonasi, sit your ass down somewhere.
And so then that's when we learn that Daddy is banging. What is it? Milani, whatever her name. I forgot her name. That Lindani. Oh, thank you. Lindani. And literally,
hey, what is it?
Lindani.
No, that ain't what you.
Lindani.
No, she said Landada.
And then I literally, in my mind, I said to myself, and it was a Jay-Z verse that I quoted. It's one of my favorite. And I said, I know the way a nigga was living was whack, but you don't get a nigga back like that. Damn, you go my girl, like, even though she wasn't my girl, Daddy, like, damn. He was that once I found out he was that little girl, I was done. She and Menzie is traumatized. He has Joyce's thing where he passed out in the middle of anywhere because he's overcome with emotion.
When he saw
him getting some head.
I felt so bad for Menzie.
Getting some head. And I said, oh, you a little nasty hoe. Okay. I won't even think I would have never thought about giving some head that young. My mouth wasn't even ready yet. You know,
she wasn't that young. How old were they?
They were like 18, 19 at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
He ought to be ashamed of himself. Is he way older than Joyce now?
They got it. I assume Joyce got to be in her 40s. I mean, she did have a baby. What? So maybe she's early 40s. I'm thinking she's in her 40s. And so them kids, because
two kids.
And Mpume was getting ready to go off to school, so she was getting ready to turn 18. Or was 18, or so Lindani was 18. So even though, yes, she was of age, but it was still nasty as hell. And it's the daughter's best friend, which reminded me of Bill and Haley. And that's why I say I don't like that hoe.
And she named
So,
that baby.
Is that more Beyond the Gates?
Yeah. That's why I said we can make a lot of comparisons to Beyond the Gates, I swear. So then episode 14, the daughter in Pume learns that Lindani's supposed to be messing with this older man.
Yeah, he does, DeMarcus.
Oh, don't do that, DeMarcus. He got hips from Diamond from Force. Don't do that. So she learns. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you watch Force? Or did you watch Force?
I watched the first season. I didn't watch the second season. And Diamond hips on him.
I can't with you. So the daughter learns that, okay, so you messing with an older man. She's like, yeah, you know, and you know, she's talking about how she ain't
J.
Huh?
And the name was Mr. J. Like, what's the daughter name?
In Pume.
Mm-hmm. Are you cool? You can't put two and two together.
And she said he's 40 something, I think. She said he's 42.
45 or something like that.
Yeah, she said something like that.
Didn't she tell him that they were she told her that they were going to like the same place that they have a house at?
Durban.
Yeah.
Durban.
That's where that's where they were.
The place there. I said this mother.
And so she's like, oh, yeah, girl. She's like, yeah, you know, I got LaDonnie was 18. Thank you, DeMarcus. So Janasi takes her to Durban and she living her best life. But you could tell she playing that coy, like she not really trying to put out. And Janasi's like, girl, I ain't really here to play no games. You already know my name. Freaky deaky like it ain't no thing. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just saying. Okay.
Like, Janasi might be handling a couple things in a dead room with them heads. Okay. Couldn't be me.
Gives me, I'm gonna be honest. He gives me that he is a selfish lover. He don't give me that he be like, even if he got some good peen, it's all about him. Like he don't look like he really be doing nothing.
Eater.
Huh?
He gives me that he's a good eater. I don't think he's selfish.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
I don't see that either.
He gives me that it's all about him.
And Lindada that time in that red outfit she had on, or lack thereof.
Girl, she was just so in love. Anything would have felt good to her.
Yeah.
He don't give me.
He give me that it's all about him. I still can't get over this girl.
He has to be doing some type of pleasuring to these batches for them to be this gone in the fucking head.
That's why I say he must have a goal, because I still can't get over how he pushed this girl's head down. And that's not, you get what I'm saying? Like, and was like, yeah, give me some head. Like, he just gives me, he's very selfish.
That's because he wasn't about to do anything with her because she, had the baby stuff coming out down there. Perhaps.
But even when we see their love scenes, we don't see him even when we see Joyce's love, we don't see him pleasuring the women. We see them all like, or he's just giving them some good.
He was handling Essie thick ass from the back.
But again, so he got some good peen.
I think that mouth worked too. I just for whatever reason, I just think it because
Tay said, I want to see what that mouth do. D said, nah, Jonas is mad.
He's too tainted for me, right? He got poison. I don't know.
Black Butterfly said something about Jonas is Marceau's lost brother. That's why
Exactly.
Now that's funny, Black Butterfly.
Unite.
Y'all are funny. And so before we end episode 14, we learned that Lindani is pregnant. And this is when I was like, I'm not okay, let your freak flag fly, right? Do what you want to do, even though I think the situation is nasty and whatever the case may be, you messing with your sons, but it was I'm going to everybody raw for me. Like we weren't thinking about protection for anybody, from anybody, for your baby mamas. Like it was just wild. So
you didn't want to play.
He act so damn distraught. when she was miscarrying. She losing the money. I was like, girl, cut the shit. Wait a minute, how did why was Joyce and them at that hospital when they seen her there? Because she almost passed out when they about to show her that clipboard. Why was Joyce?
Oh no! Remember, she had no one to help her. Jonas, I think, was with Matipa at the time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shad. I think Jonas was with Matipa at the time, so he ran over. I mean, he wasn't answering his phone. Remember, and so she couldn't get it, and she was having a miscarriage. She was bleeding out. So I think
it was the paperwork that she filled out. She might have put his name on the paperwork.
She put his name on a paperwork, but remember, she called Joyce. She called Joyce for help.
Did she call Joyce or her friend? I think she called the daughter.
Did she? I thought she called Joyce because Joyce is supposed to be like a second mother to her.
I don't think that she called them. Something happened and they were at the hospital.
I feel like they called. Look, let me go through my notes. Joyce comes down to help out Lindani. That's what I got.
DeMarcus, do you remember?
Because if anybody remembers, it's gonna be DeMarcus. Look, you done called on the right one. And then Matipa, this episode also learns she has a OB appointment, and that's when she realized that she got the Rhea. So all in the same episode, we got the Rhea, we got a miscarriage, and now Joyce is down at the hospital helping out this little girl that she done pretty much damn near raised. Okay. Now, Menzie is upset. He want to quit his job at his daddy's firm or whatever. Sarah confronts her daddy and was like, hey, I'm your child too. When can I get this, coming of age celebration? I feel like I deserve this. I am your child. And he was like, if you don't get up on my face about this shit, like for real. The way, and like, but I ain't even gonna hold you. If he was gonna give Impume and turn up the TV on her when she's reading her letter, I appreciated the energy for Sarah. I really did. I did.
When I tell you Jonas ain't give not one fuck about now one of them damn kids, it was like, man,
can I be honest with you? The only one that I thought he really might have cared about was Impume.
Okay, so I was right. Kamara said Lindani asked her friend to help, so Joyce and her daughter came.
Oh. Okay, thank you, Kamara.
Dang.
And so Freedom, this is when Freedom confronts Essie and reads her for filth and said, you ain't shit, your mama ain't shit, and that's why we ain't shit, because you out here belittling yourself for a man for some money, and that's why Sarah messed up. That's why I'm messed up. And I said, well, I'm glad somebody said it.
Where was his paw at?
That's a good question. Look, Xavier said Team Freedom. Right. Y'all. So where else we getting through it? Joyce decides, you know what? This is a lot for my kids right now. I'm going to take these babies on vacation. This is where Nell's, these are not babies, but she feel like she needs it because, Menzie is really going through it. Okay. So Impume ends up telling Menzie about Lindani's miscarriage, of course, which he has a panic attack. They come home early and Joyce finds Lindani in her bathtub as Jonas is bathing her. And when I tell you, when she pulled out that belt and whooped that girl, I was here for it. Now, now again, Shadeinthecity does not condone violence, but hey, sometimes, and literally, sometimes you need a good ass whooping. Sometimes you need play it, belt to ass. Sometimes you need belt to ass.
Child, belt to ass. Belt to BTA. Can I get a to ass? Belt to ass. Okay? BTA. Period.
Marcus, she probably didn't want her mom to know that she was pregnant.
Her mama found out, called her all type of whores.
Yeah, she found out later, but he was asking why she didn't call her mom to the hospital.
Right. So then, of course, that's when they home, they off it, and they all in a ruckus. And Matipa walks in. It's like, oh, so this is the bitch that gave me the shits? That's her? So now her and Joyce have a common ground or common, because now we got another. And I can't negate that at this point, Matipa is going through it because she's learned that she is not the second wife; she's actually the third. Because again, they found out about Essie, and so she's still about. So she's still. Right. So she's still upset about that. She still hasn't gotten over that. Kamara said, y'all notice Essie always seems to get these younger men. Yeah. Essie pulling them younger ones. Okay. I said.
That's why I thought that Freedom was her husband.
Look, I think Freedom put one of his friends on. That's what it seemed like. Now, we in episode 16. Joy tries to kick him out and the family altercation begins. The police are called. LaDonnie's mother and the police arrest Joyce. Joyce also has the Rhea. And then Mpume tells Sarah to okay, what happened? Oh, and so Mpume tells Sarah to basically fuck off, okay? And calls Magesh.
I know when they was saying that in there. Fuck off, you right. Fuck off.
Piss off. Piss off. That's what they say. Piss off.
Right.
And and so of course, she starts crashing out. Joy asking for a divorce, and Jonasi said, "Nah, bitch, this is death to his part." Remember? And I said, "Look how the tables turn. You was begging this man, and now you just want to get out. Just blink twice if you need help, girl." Okay.
Said I got your ass.
And I love seeing this scene with Matipa and Joyce drinking wine, and they venting. And Joyce is like, I'm gonna think of a way to get rid of this nigga. I got this. Just
no, when she told her daughter that.
Who? Mpume?
Yeah, remember she told her daughter. The daughter was like, "Mama, what the fuck is wrong with you?" Matipa was like, "How is you cool?" And she was like, "I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to take care of this." Like she was like, "I'm going to take care of this." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" She was like, y'all, like, I know y'all ain't got no damn faith in me. I know I've been a damn airhead, a nutcase, but please believe I got this motherfucker. I got this shit. And I was like, the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what you think? DeMarcus, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said Freedom father pushed the strap on young Janasi. Oh, so you think that was Freedom's dad that pushed up on him? The guy that pulled the piece on him. That's very interesting. I didn't think about that.
I think it was. I thought that they said it.
Oh, if it did, it went over my head. I didn't even realize.
So wait, did we get to the part where when they was outside, when all of them have found out when she beat the fuck out of damn Lindata and LaDanny.
Lindata.
I told you.
I can't.
And did Lindati say that Jonas met the daughter?
What happened?
Didn't she say that Jonas had messed with the daughter?
Right.
Was that true?
Not mess with Mpume. I don't think he messed with him.
Yes, she said that. She said that he messed with her.
I think she said you mess with our daughter's friend. I don't think
No. Lindata said it. That Jonas had messed with
Mpume.
And Mpume said
she butchered them all.
Confidence, like you were my friend. I told you confidence, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Xavier said, "No, the daughter they were referring to was Lindani."
Oh, okay, that's Xavier. Because remember, they looked at Lindani like a daughter.
No, but Lindani said it.
But Xavier saying Lindani was referring to herself.
What? No, I think that's why she was reading that letter to him.
You think so, girl? Now you know. I mean, I don't know how the assistant went unscathed. I don't know how the assistant went unscathed, so I'm still confused. But so then we see Joyce at the end of episode 16. She decided I'm a poisonous ninja, and she put some borax. I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
Borax.
But what is that? Rat poisoning?
Is it like, is it cleaning?
Scared as fuck.
So then she put that in. How did he not taste that? I understand it was under some beef and I love me a good oxtail or love me some curry
And
goat.
just the fact that he was so brazen again, just to sit there, just happy-go-lucky. No,
Yeah, it's for cleaning.
Clean.
Borax is for cleaning.
Oh, so it's like Comet?
It's for laundry.
Oh.
Or like households. I mean, you can use it. It's powder. You can use it for whatever.
That's why I was thinking it's like Comet.
Yeah, no, because Comet you can't put in your laundry. Borax you can. It's like, you know how you could use like Gain or something if you want to mop your floors. It's for laundry, but you could also use it for cleaning.
Oh, look at Nails. Look at Nails on her job. Okay, girl.
The housekeeping tools.
Okay. So then Joe, obviously he ends up in the hospital. He ain't, she wasn't successful. And this is another failed attempt that I said, Joyce, why you keep doing this to us?
That damn was looking like, good and fucking well what's wrong with his ass. And she
right.
That's all, like, they just showed him in the car. She was like, here.
Right.
Because she knew he knew. She was like, here you go.
So the Jonasi leaves the hospital, but the doctors know that he was poisoned. Essie also has the Rhea. So now she's regretful that she didn't marry Magesh. And I said, well, hindsight is 2020, right? So then Jonasi finally wakes up and the doctors tell him, well, what happened to you was you actually had a heart attack because Joyce paid him to change the story. And I said, I love me some Joyce. That's when I said, you the real MVP, sis. You the real, I know we done had a couple failed attempts, but you the real MVP for that. I loved it. Because then I would have just went back and made sure I would have done it again. That's what I thought DeMarcus Borax was rat poison. That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was too.
So
what they call that? What's that stuff they be poisoning everybody with? Cyanide.
Let me look.
Cyanide. Oh, look, I know about the ethylene glycol. You know what I'm saying? They're coming to antifreeze. That's antifreeze.
Not the antifreeze. No, I thought it was
borax powder laundry booster.
Oh, okay. Not her trying to poison him with some Tide
and multi-purpose.
Not Tide. Tide ain't that cute. It can barely wash clothes. What the fuck you mean? You
that shit. Even Tide can't clean that system out of here.
Right.
But it probably can't. It probably can kill rats though. But I mean, that's not what it's for. It probably can kill rats though.
Oh, DeMarcus thinks Joyce is worse than Matipa. So anyway, then they tell the man he had a heart attack. Matipa plans. She said, "You know what? I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I don't know where I'm going, but I gotta get out of here." And so she can't get any money because he done halted all her money. Because Matipa done also decided, since you done gave me some shit, I'm not sleeping with you no more. And this don't make him happy because again, that's why I said he's a very selfish lover to me. And so he's like, all right, well, you ain't gonna give it up. You know what I mean? You ain't getting this dough. So then Magesh, hold on. Okay. Magesh actually got him a girlfriend in between all this time. And I said, good for you, Magesh. And he's telling Essie about her or whatever. And Sarah is jealous. And I said, this is some weirdo shit.
She's just weird.
Sarah was just weird.
She's just a weirdo.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad it's not just me. Sarah was weird.
I'm still stuck on the piece of her trying to come on to Magesh.
Right.
And then did he tell Jonas or did he just tell Essie that?
I think he just told Essie. And then Essie went and told Jonasi.
You heard that, Nell? Jonasi.
You know what? She's African American. She gonna say it wrong.
Okay,
African American. So she gonna say it wrong.
I think for anybody replay gang in the chat, and you got some people over in Africa, look, I bet they'll appreciate, just like when you go over to the Spanish countries and the different European, they appreciate when, even if it's broken, They appreciate when you try to speak their language.
The problem is, I think even the Americans are saying Jonas. It's just Treese.
Bye.
Wow, we watched it in English. She sat there and watched it in the whole.
Right, I watched it in Zulu. Don't do that.
Okay, but you don't have to shame me.
I mean, but Tay, you butchering a lot of people's names.
When I tell you, I like people like at work, in college and stuff like that. Like I will have full conversations with them the whole semester, the whole time at work, and I never know their names. Like, and then like after so long, like after we be so familiar and stuff like that, like I think that it's weird to be like,
what's your name?
But see,
so I just go on and I never know their names.
I don't think that's weird because I do the same thing. See? But you're saying these people's names.
So Tay, it's not weird because you know what's funny. So what my dude is like that, right? So what he'll do is he'll wait till there's an occasion where I need to attend, and then he'll be like, I don't remember their name. So introduce yourself so they can introduce themselves so I can remember. And I'm like, that you got me part of your bullshit.
He's smart.
He uses me as his decoy, like. That's and I'll be like, I don't like to be.
This is Bo. This Bo Willie. And
girl,
then
there's plenty of people that I work with and I don't know their names.
If they don't say their name, it's always gonna be like, hey girl.
Oh
hey.
God.
That's my dude right there from accounting.
Oh like, God. Here go my cheeks hurting. Tay always. This is why I can't do lives with Tay. My cheeks are gonna be sore tomorrow.
DeMarcus.
Yeah, DeMarcus just likes to be on the wrong side of history. Y'all know that.
With DeMarcus, I mean, Sarah was a mother. Okay, DeMarcus, you gotta agree. Sarah was on some weird.
Don't feed it, Tay. Don't
feed into it. He likes to antagonize. Don't feed into it. He'll keep going.
Don't lift them kids up. I felt bad for her, for real. Like,
no.
And she was still young. It wasn't like she was old like Matibe and just out on that bullshit. Like he fucked Sarah up. Like, you see? And I felt like I would compare her to Eva on some stuff, but like watch her suffer them and like that's her paw too. And she gotta come over to the big house and sit and grin and skin at the BBQ and watch Sarah get the life party and all that type of stuff. And the iPhone and the boyfriend.
Oh Lord. Jesus. Tay, I can't with you. Matibe.
Marcus, I mean.
Matibe took me out. I'm sorry. So okay, so Minzy runs into Lindani and he professes his love, but then jacks her up like his dad would do. And I was like, well, why are we doing that, Minzy? That's not how we show love. But I guess he's like, but you like it rough. And she was like, oh no, we don't do that. Look, DeMarcus said names are very important.
So about to take the cab. We're like, girl, give me that.
Then we see.
I was like, Mitzi.
Oh, so also during this episode, we saw Matipa go to the bank. She tried to get some money. They said, and she was like, as his wife, I should absolutely be able to get some money. And they were like, no, we can't because it's a large amount. We can't, condone it. Like we got to get his authorization. She's like, well, he's in the hospital and he's about to die and whatever. So she gives the girl some pressure and she agreed. Only for
had already called that bank teller had already called Janasi.
Okay. Look at it. Good job, Tay. Good job. So
Tay said I'm saying everybody else's name wrong. Shit, I'm out of there.
Join the club. So then Janasi shows up at Matipa's house and he basically confronts her. Is like, and so he was like, bitch, better have my money. And then he whooped her ass.
But he had just left with Joyce. And what was Joyce with him about?
But see, they didn't show us in that. No, he got mad with Joyce, but they didn't show us that he had whooped Joyce's ass yet.
Bitch.
They didn't show us that. He beat Matiba down to the ground.
Beat ass and taking names later.
I thought he was trying to take her out.
Oh, he was. I was like, damn, like what? It was like everything, every disrespect that he felt they had done to him all this time. It just came out. He was fucking her up. Now that's the only time I kind of felt bad for her. When he like first, I was like, this is what the fuck you wanted. This what you wanted. This what you wanted. You wanted them so bad. This what you got. That's like with them kids. I'm like, this what you wanted, right? But after I was like, damn, didn't he beat her with a belt too?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
A buckle. Yep.
Oh, I was like, Jonasi, stop.
See, this is when it wouldn't be appropriate to play belt to ass. This was when it would be the wrong timing. That trigger warning. We don't want to. So,
like you said, it was brutal.
Right. So, episode 18, we also learned that Joyce was beat up, but Jonasi forces her to have breakfast and like sit with him and act like shit is cool. Matipa goes to meet with Magash. Her face is badly fucked up.
And then she gonna try to take them sunglasses off as if he needed to see the sunglasses off to know that your ass was whooped.
Was messed up, okay?
Like, girl, you around here with a pumpkin head. You all swollen to be. He can see without you taking them glasses off. She took them off. That one eye was hanging down. I said, God damn, Jonas.
Well, and see, you know what? I got so much respect for Magash, and this again is why he was probably one of my favorite throughout this whole thing. Because if I was Magash, I'd be like, bitch, that's who you chose.
You got what you wanted.
You got what you wanted.
Say for yourself now. She like,
right. You had a good brother.
He got such a good heart. He ain't about to do that.
I know. That's why I said Magash is my guy, because I'm pretty and I'm petty. And I would have been Magash. I would have been like, girl, you chose, you got what you wanted. Okay. So he feels bad for her.
I think she even said, I chose the wrong brother.
That's
right. Essie said that too.
Like, I chose the wrong brother.
Essie said the same thing. So Magash loans her some money to get away. Jonasi gets a text from Lindani telling him that she misses him. And I said, so this little bitch ain't gonna go away. She done got her ass whooped, literally. That's how you know when they say whoopings don't work, corporal punishment don't work. That's how you know. It feel like it just made her more hard-headed. And I'm gonna go back and really you over, right? So even though I done already gave you a STI and all anyway.
Wait, did he give it to her too? Or I think she already.
No, she was the carrier.
Yeah, I think
she gave them a gift that kept on giving, and then got her ass whooped and still came back.
They didn't even mention that she had it. But that's why I felt like that she was the one that gave it to him, because she was at the hospital having a miscarriage. So I'm quite sure they would have told her then. Then she talking about she miss him. Girl, if you don't take your hot puss ass on somewhere.
Right. And so, of course, he fall for that bullshit. So Sarah tries to make a pass.
Didn't take much falling.
Okay.
He tripped for it.
Right. So Sarah tries to make a pass at Uncle/Daddy Magash. And he said, hell nah, bitch, what is on? And again, this is why Magash is the MVP to me, because he could have been a nasty like his brother. And he said, nah, bitch.
That's why I said, if that had been Jonas, what y'all think? If it had been Jonas, do y'all think Jonas would have took the did?
Absolutely.
I think Jonas. That's why I think Jonas messed with the other girl.
If it wasn't his daughter.
Well, like if he didn't view her in that way.
If she would, even if she would, I'm saying with her being his daughter and him knowing this, if she would have did that with Jonas, I think Jonas would have did it.
Mm-hmm.
And so with his daughter?
Yeah. I think so too. I think so too.
I think he messed with the other girl. I still think that's what that was. I'm gonna have to go back to that.
He messed with his daughter still.
I think he messed with
that. You know what? I challenge, and this may be like a summer challenge, and we can reconvene in the fall. But people say that the book is a lot worse than what we actually saw.
Yeah, I heard that.
So I wouldn't doubt if in the book, Tay, that probably does come out, and maybe just for TV and like censorship, and they took some stuff out, like the real bad stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I think they did it because there's just like again, like The Color Purple. The book for The Color Purple was way worse than the movie.
Right.
So
of course, Menzies on a rampage. He ends up getting his ass kicked. I forgot by who. Was it his daddy?
no, it was that guy at the construction site.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wait, was it?
It wasn't Freedom.
His daughter, his sister, the other sister, his sister with Joyce's daughter.
Her boyfriend,
her ex-boyfriend that tried to come up there like he's about to work. And Missy
was
like,
that? Wasn't his name like Boom or Block or something like that?
I don't know, but he was kind of cute.
Just thought it was Essie that gave them the package because she's been sleeping around. It might be a reason why Linda. Okay, that's a good point. So Magesh goes to tell Essie about everything that happened, and she calls Jonas to tell him that we need to meet up. All right, it's getting crazy. Matipa leaves her kids with Joyce and said, "Girl, I just need you to watch." Now this is some disrespectful ass shit. Okay, let me tell you this right now. I am never dropping my kids off at Nell's house. Girl, I'm gonna be gone for an hour or two. You just keep them for the night, girl, and don't come back.
Oh no, I thought she told Joyce like.
No, remember?
No, she left a letter.
She found a letter in the diaper bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's some horrible so she was like, I ain't got no choice, but I mean, she had already, so I get why it was acceptable because she had already been around the girls, she had already accepted them, so it was just like it is what it is.
His wife, she was his wife, and I guess that's what they do. They help out with the kids, with everybody, but
that's the whole point of, I ain't even gonna hold you.
But that's can tell the fact you that Joyce even had grace for her and understood why she did that. That's why I fuck with Joyce, because Joyce like, God, like this bitch done all this fucking shit to me, and still she like Janasi fucked her up. He whooped my ass too, but he fucked her completely up.
Yeah,
and she felt bad. He did her. Joyce even felt bad for her,
right?
And Joyce was like, this motherfucker gotta go.
I agree with you. So that's when we see Joyce call Magesh and she said, look, my ninja, I did you wrong. You did me wrong. I hit you back. You hit me back. Okay. And she was like, look, I need your help. Okay. I need you to get this nigga out of my house because he ain't leaving. All right. So he's like, all right, I got you. And so Janasi gets home and finds his bags packed. And they tussle in the front yard for a bit, and then you got to go.
I wish you guys would
come home and have a peaceful. That's that again. The lady got it balls of him. You're not about to chill,
right?
I wish Magesh would have whooped his ass.
Yeah, I do too. And Magesh was the older brother, right?
I think so. I believe so. So then we see Essie go to the spiritual doctor who lets her know that Jonas don't give a damn about her or them kids. And there's nothing wrong with Sarah except for her having a neglectful father. And she said, you need to stop looking for attention from him because he ain't never going to give it to you. And I said, I'm glad that somebody said it because I realized that episode 2, 3. Soon as I learned that was his daughter, I said, oh, then he's going to give him
like you see how they're moving, Sarah, like what part of this is fascinating to you? Like you see, he's hiding his whole family from everybody. Then you found out he got a whole nother family,
right? Child. So then we find out that Jonas rolls up on Essie at her house, and that's what you get. You don't just show up, don't knock, nothing like that. But he think he the big, he the big kahuna up in that motherfucker.
Turned his ass away,
right? So he catches Essie with her boy toy. And he tries to rough him up and, boss up. And he pulls out a strap and Jonas is like, all right, you got it, cuz.
Like, this what you want to do?
Right. You got it, cuz. You got it. Okay.
Because I ain't done yet.
And that's when, to Nels' point, that's when Joyce and the babies, thank God she got a nanny. That's when Joyce and the nanny realized that Matipa done left the kids and she don't plan on coming back. because she done left a letter.
And I would have
Okay.
took them
I don't
kids.
see why if she got a nanny. I was so confused why she was so stressed out.
Who?
Matifa? Because she lived in a separate house.
What, the nanny lived in a separate house?
The nanny lived at Joyce's house. That was the
she
thing.
had her own nanny.
No.
Jonas won't doing that.
You ain't working. You ain't doing shit. You ain't getting no nanny. Oh, she ain't getting no help with them motherfucking kids. No, ma'am.
Yeah, that was the difference.
That's what she get. You getting everything you fucking wanted. You wanted him so bad. You getting everything that come with his slut ass.
Look, I saw what Black Butterfly said. She said, "You drop your kids at my house, so now I'm dropping mine to yours." That's funny.
She ain't had no right, Black Butterfly. She ain't had no right to do that. Matifa said she had to go because Jonas couldn't catch her ass alive because Jonas left her for DOA.
Okay, he did. So then we getting there, y'all. Episode 19. We about to close this out. Okay. Gonna get real quick after this, okay? So Joyce goes to Matipa's. Why am I say Matiba? See, I'm just as bad as Tay. And finds Janasi there with Lindani. Okay, and so he said he planned to make everybody pay. Magesh gets to work and he's being denied access, and that's when he realized that he got fired. Okay, you ain't got no job. So then some random woman, some random lady knocks on the door, okay? At Janasi's house or Matipa's old house, right? Because technically it was Janasi's anyway because he was paying for it. And so he lets her in and she said, "I just want some water. I'm a little parched and I was looking for Matipa."
I want to know who knew who that was.
Me.
Before they said at the
I
end.
didn't.
I didn't either.
Me. No.
You recognize her?
I told y'all I had went over my friend's house and we was watching it. So when I came back home and finishing off the episode, I said, that lady looked like the bitch from jail.
I didn't think she did because she cleaned the fuck up. I didn't think
she just had that blonde hair. And I called my friend. I said, "Did you finish watching it?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Was the girl that came over Matiba's house?" I said, "Was that the lady from jail that said her man gave her the package?"
Mm-hmm. The package, yeah.
Yep. I said, I knew it when
I had no idea.
I said, Joyce did this. Joyce did this. I said, because she know he gonna anything.
You know, I thought it was Matipa.
No.
Because I didn't recognize the lady.
I knew it was Joyce because she met that lady in jail, and that lady.
I didn't recognize the lady.
Reason that lady they had that scene for a reason. I said that was that bitch from jail, and Joyce is a motherfucker because she about to get his ass, but bitch.
And can I tell you, and that's why I said Joyce is like, because I did not see that. I did, even though yes, I watched it and I did not catch it. I didn't make the time.
Joyce put his ass with the fucking Lauryn Hill, killing your ass softly.
Ooh, I love it. So of course,
I don't know if it was softly.
Not softly. So of course, Jonas, what did he do? His nasty ass smashes her. And so Magesh goes to report to Joyce that, my brother done turned on me. And at this point, I ain't even mad about it because I'm just happy to live my life. Oh, so D, you realize that too? Because she in the chat talking about yes, Tay. So then we noticed that Jonas begins to get a little sick. Okay.
Yes, he do.
And I ain't even gonna hold you. They did an amazing job. Hair, makeup, and I mean just the whole cast in general, but hair, makeup.
Oh, making him look sick
because even the stuff on his head, like the bumps on his head and stuff, I was like, oh my God, is that something that happens? Like,
I guess if you don't take your medicine, because you saw Lindani was taking hers.
Lindani was taking hers?
She was taking her medication.
But I thought that was for the Rhea. Now you telling me
remember when Lindani was at I thought that was for that too, because I thought she was just taking some vitamins when they was at that island and at the house, and he was about to eat the soup, or she was like, just eat your soup or something like that, and she was about to go to the gym. She was taking some medicine too.
Mm-hmm.
And she told him
and the Rhea don't last that long, Trees. That was years later.
No. But he never went and got no treatment for his.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody else went and got their shit taken care of except him and Linda.
Except for him. But she was telling
But
him.
wouldn't she have it because she was still screwing him raw?
Yeah.
Which one are we talking about?
Lindani.
Having the Rhea, or are you talking about the package?
No, the overnight package.
She had it. That's why she was taking the medicine. That's why it's such a big deal that she screwed what's his name at the end?
Menzie at the end. Yeah.
No. I don't think she knew that.
Knew what?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think she knew that he had the package.
She told him to take his medication.
She told him to take his medicine. I don't think she know what the medicine was, because at this point, I still don't think that because remember, he didn't tell anybody. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. So I think he was smashing her for a while.
Yeah. Joyce is the only one that outside of the doctors that knew that he had it, because she sent
So
that.
if that's the case, if she wasn't taking medication for it, why does she look so healthy and he doesn't?
No, I don't know why she was taking, but I did see her take medicine when she was about to go to the gym or something like that. She did take some but I thought they was like some vitamins or something.
I thought she took medication for that package because she definitely looks more healthy than he does.
No, she didn't know that he had it. She still.
I don't think she did either. Hey,
Vacay, don't know she got it,
huh?
So she's just out because Menzie wasn't the only person she slept with, so she just out here spreading.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that she's
I don't think she knows that she has it.
Yeah, I think she's ignorant. I think she's blissfully ignorant right now. And that's why she was, and maybe she didn't care, but I think that's why she was around there throwing her coochie around on everybody, because she, so.
And when
So we fast forward 2 years, okay? 2 years later, Jonasi won't take his pills. He tells Lindani if she leaves, because she's like, motherfucker, and mind you, she's fucking to the niggas in the house. Like, that's my dad.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense then.
Well,
because she looks super healthy. If she wasn't taking the medication and he wasn't, she would look like him.
Not necessarily.
People, things affect people differently, and she's younger. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you got to understand, he had untreated gonorrhea. He wouldn't.
Black Butterfly said Lindani took the medication first, then passed him the bottle to take it. He didn't want to take it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a valid point.
I didn't understand it, but I still don't think that she knew that she had it.
So you think she just taking medication just to take it?
I don't know why she was taking the medicine.
I thought she knew she had it.
I don't know what he told her what was wrong. I don't think he ever even told her what was wrong with him, because she never acted like you gave me HIV. Like, she never acted like that. She never said nothing about to him about it. And she, like, it was like she didn't even know like really why he was that sick. She just knew that he was sick. Because I would assume that she would know like why he was getting that sick or whatever, and know like, I'm not about to be fucking on you and you got this shit.
Well, and to that point,
I thought she didn't want to screw him just because he looked nasty.
Well, that part. So, but Lindani was nasty. She was
disgusted by him, looking at him. She didn't want to help him. She didn't want to clean him. I thought she just didn't want to sleep with him because he's nasty looking and frail.
Mm.
Yeah, because he didn't tell. Remember, he even told the doctor, like, I ain't got it. The doctor, like, yes, the fuck you do. So I know he didn't tell her.
Well, speaking of that, he said, so Lindani and him have a couple words because he won't take the pills. And I think this is what y'all talking about. She going to the gym. But mind you, she's sitting around hunching people while he in the house. He meets with Magesh to tell him the news. They basically like, nigga, I'm sick. And so he asked Magesh to come back to J&J. And again, Magesh being the real MVP. And at this point, he's dying. There's no way around it. The man is dying. So Joyce comes to the hospital and tells him, look, I'll be nice. You can come home because this bitch ain't treating you right. Okay. And you know, but basically I need you to stop
like, you
whoring.
ain't going fast enough for me.
Right. She said, but you got to promise, you got to stop being a whore and you got to stop lying. And I'll try to nurse you back to health. And then next thing we know, Lindani done end up signing him out of the damn hospital. And I think that was more of, she wanted to make sure she got her house. I think she wanted him to sign over that house in her name before he passed. She wanted to make sure she left here with something. While he was frail and when you shitting on yourself and like that. And like you really have no help. Yeah. So episode 20, Joyce done went back to college. She writing a book. She graduating. I'm happy for our girl.
She had a little man.
Okay. Minzy checked Sarah and basically said, you ain't all right. And Pume comes back from university. Lindani is screwing another man, like I said, while Janasi is dying in the other room. And then Sarah and Mpume have a hard conversation. And basically she's like, I pay you dust. I pay you dust at this point. You don't mean to me. And I was like, well, I get it. And that's why I was giving Eva Cat vibes.
This is giving Cat and Eva vibes.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's say this to Nels. Do you ever notice that like people will have cancer or, as y'all say, the FedEx package for a long time and they don't know, but the minute they find out, that's when they get like ill like that. Like that's when they get like really sick. Like, they been had this shit and they didn't know. Like the whole time they didn't know, they be fine. But as soon as they get told, they get diagnosed with it, and the doctor tell them, it's like all of a sudden they get so sick.
I definitely think it's a mindset, but I also think by the time
I think with certain things it's like that, not necessarily the package. I
think the package is like that too.
I think I've had people when I worked in a doctor's office that did not know for a long time. But you have serious symptoms. Serious symptoms that attack your immune system. And you may not know that it's that, but it's going to make you go get checked out. It's not like the RIA or the idia, like it's serious. Like you get thrust, you can get thrust on your tongue, like stuff that make you like, this is not normal. So you go get checked out and you find out that you have it. And then yes, it may get worse because it's a mental thing, but there are things that send you to the doctor to get checked out for that type of package.
But I think that also too, like, I guess sometimes the symptoms might be stuff that they might just be like, oh, I guess got the flu or I got the pneumonia or something like that. And they keep on moving.
But let me say something. You lose weight. You like, I'm telling, there's things that like will send you to the hospital and you find out. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. I understand that all the well. But I think that sometimes initially when they have it, in the beginning, like most of the time they just be around here, like you said, still starting them.
No, in the beginning, yes.
And I think in that 2-year span of her just getting it, then I think at that point she could have probably just been fine. And then
for me, it's she took the pills and then told him to take them.
I remember.
And the fact that he looks so disgustingly sick, and he was still messing with her when he slept with that chick, the chick that showed up at the door. So they would have gotten it close to around the same time.
Yeah.
So the fact that she is so healthy, she going to the gym, she don't want to have nothing to do with him, still screwing other people, and he is deathly ill. She's showing no signs at all. I feel like she had to know.
No, and then Black Butterfly agrees with you. So, y'all, this is what's so messed up. Joyce is trying to have her moment, her, celebration. She done finally let this ninja go. Then Lindani rolls his sick ass in a wheelchair, telling her that's your problem now.
When I tell you the way I would have whooped her ass.
That part. Again, right?
A lot of motherfuckers. You just like damn Atiba coming with this bullshit. This the motherfucker y'all wanted so bad.
Right.
The fuck you wheeling his ass in here for? Both of them would have got wheeled the fuck out. I would have strapped her ass to that damn chair and wheel both of their asses the fuck up out of there and dump their ass in that damn pool. Get some damn chlorine. The fuck?
Look, that'll cleanse your ass out.
I'm not bringing this bullshit over here.
So episode 21, y'all, and Pume confronts Lindani, and she at her, Mentipa's old house, and finds out that her dad absolutely signed over the house to Mentipa. I mean, not Mentipa, Lindani. Essie comes by Joyce's, and she got food for Jonasi. And it's like, I just want to give him
out somewhere.
How disrespectful can you be?
Jonas ain't giving a damn about none of y'all.
Okay. And he ain't eating nothing. And it was just the fact that, because I know a lot of people was like, that was wrong of Joyce to not give Essie her last little.
Black Butterfly said.
I think Joyce.
He said, I just Googled it. Yes, Lindani did have it. She knew she had it. They wanted to highlight the difference between taking your meds and not taking your meds.
Oh, thank you, Black Butterfly. I appreciate that.
This Black Butterfly coming through with the facts, period.
So I wasn't mad when Joyce was like, "Nah, bitch, we don't need whatever you bringing over here, whatever concoction you done." Yeah,
I think she didn't want Essie to fall back for him. Like, Essie, don't do this shit. This motherfucker got that. Don't do it.
No, it's just no. I think it's more of one thing, and this is not again playing advocate. Matipa was, I want your man. This is who I want. And I was in your face about it. You smiled in my face, Essie, and did this behind my back. So no, I don't have love for you. I don't see it for you. You and your dusty ass kids. Now she terrorizing my daughter. No, they were dusty. They were dusty.
The kids was dusty.
And was.
Stealing cell phones, sucking the boyfriends. Like, you were dusty.
Okay, yeah, they was all right. They was dusty.
And then
they were dusty. And I can't. Let's not forget, Essie went to the hospital because Sarah pushed her down the stairs. She had some dusty ass kids.
And then try to blame it on what's the sister name?
Mpume.
Mpume. Period.
Next thing, I feel like you gonna call her Timon and Pumbaa. I'm
just gonna call her Joy's daughter because I'm for me. Okay.
So the kids are, despite their father's very ailing condition, they are rallying around him, and this is I ain't even gonna hold you. I did like to see that, like, Daddy, we know you ain't shit. But we know you dying. So, we feel bad for you. And
I would have still liked to see Menzie drag his frail ass down the stairs. This is for all the times you got up in my face and said, guess what? I ain't you right. I ain't you.
Okay.
Glad your ass is sitting here brittle and shit like a damn
your ass to hit.
I don't give a damn. Ooh,
so I love when he finally, he gets real bad. And I think it might have been that same night. And so Joyce goes into the bed with him and she's laying there with him. And she's like, it could have been so different.
Wait a minute.
Look, it could all be so simple. But you'd rather make it hard. Okay.
She said, I'll make this death simple.
Right?
Wait a minute. We didn't go back to the part where Joyce ate his ass alive when she was like, you want to call? He calling Dada. She like, hello. He's sending us the voicemail. Let me call her again. Yeah. That shit was so damn funny. Like, you sorry piece of shit. Look at you. You think that bitch want you?
You know what? That gave Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That gave Diary of a Mad Black
Woman. Yes, it absolutely did.
He dumped that motherfucker out that chair. That shit was so funny. Joyce! I said, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I did love. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the one time I was like, this is the Tyler Perry that I miss. This is what I miss about Tyler Perry. But that when it was good. So so basically, she lets him know it didn't have to be like this. And then he takes his last few breaths. And then, of course, episode 22. This is the last episode, y'all. So Essie ends up, well, she didn't let me have my last moments with my man. So she decides she gonna come down there and collect the body. Okay. She having whole arrangement services. Mind you, she ain't got no money to pay for this. I don't know why she did that. But she said she was gonna go down there and bury her man, only for Joyce to show up and said, I'm the first wife.
Put him on the back of the truck.
Okay. Look, she said, bring that body up. They was putting them in the ground. They was rolling it in the, and she said,
like the motherfucking the water hose thing. They had the real. They
she
was
said,
like, to ashes. Joyce came out, stop. They was like,
and she said, and don't you bring your right. And she said, and don't you bring your raggedy ass or your dusty ass kids over here, okay? To his fume. So then Joyce is having the fume, and Matipa show up talking about, hey babies.
And so, like, who you, mama? Who this woman? Right.
If you don't get the hell out of here.
Right.
Like, we don't know you either. Those motherfucking kids was like Miss Millie. We don't know her either. Bitch.
And right, lies, more lies. I agree with you. Essie knew she was wrong, and she could have given him something too because she was screwing around. Right. Ooh. So, yeah, Matipa showed up to claim the kids, and that's when Essie walked in. It was given. What's right? What's that terrible movie that we watched, Nels? That I said I would never do another Tyler Perry film, Divorce in Black, where they took the body out the casket. That's what it gave. That's exactly what it gave. And so she just
and they go back down like what?
Right. So she decided that she was gonna pull up a chair. She gonna show up to this, and of course, in Pume being the voice of reason, this whole scenario. She gets up there, she speaks a piece, she acknowledges all of his kids. And I said, ain't that nice?
Bring your skank ass on up here, too.
Right. Bring your weird ass up here, Sarah.
Right. She called her a weirdo. Come on, child.
Come on, you're weird, but
me? You motherfucker.
Like she won Miss America or some shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised like 15 motherfuckers from the audience get up and go like in the mouth.
I ain't gonna hold you. I would not. Now that would have been an interesting ending if she would have called more names.
Oh man. Or they
don't know he was a hoe.
Up there, shit. Like a graduation.
And so, next thing you know, Joyce gets to come up and say her piece and her white, and she looking all good and whatever. She even got a new man in her life. She ain't worried about this old dead ass nigga.
She ain't worried about nothing.
Right, she ain't worried about nothing. And so then she's like, yeah, again, I told you it didn't have to be like this, motherfucker. But this is how it ended. And look, Deirdre said, I'm crying. And that, if I missed anything, ladies and audience, fill me in if I missed anything. But that
Missy walking out crying and shit.
Oh, so Minty walk out crying and shit, and then find Lindani sitting there. That nigga only gave me a house.
That you not want to get.
Right.
And an overnight package.
I was getting ready to say, and an overnight package.
And now I'm going to give it to you.
Right. And then they said season 2 that they said they absolutely think Minzy is going to be his dad. And I said, I'm not even going to hold you. If that's what we doing, I don't even know if I want to see it.
I'm confused. Didn't Minzy know what his daddy was dying from? Why was he screwing him?
I don't think Joyce told them that part. I don't think Joyce told anybody that part. Remember, she told them kids, just hold on. I'm going to take care of this motherfucker. I don't think she told them because remember when she heard everybody screaming and she was in that room and she started like breaking down and then she started laughing. I said, that's my bitch.
Look, Joyce said, just hold on. He's going home.
Yeah. And then when they showed her telling him that fucking plan and I said, Chef's
I know, I love that.
No, yes. When they showed us when it came full circle,
fuck Joyce.
And they showed us how she paid the girl. I said, that's when I literally I stood up and I said, yo, I couldn't have never pictured.
But the shit gonna backfire on her because her fucking son. I said, Joyce, why the fuck you had to tell Mincy? Why didn't you tell Mincy not to fuck with this bitch?
Well, he should have had enough sense. You fuck with my daddy. You're a trifling hoe. Why would I ever mess with you? You were my sister's best friend.
My thing is, he was in love with that girl. My thing is, regardless to whether it was Lindani, I don't understand why she didn't tell them what their daddy was dying from.
Because she had the motherfucker give it to him.
Well, hold on. Lies said I thought he knew. And I think, and the thing about it is, I ain't gonna hold you, Tay, apart or Nels. I do think a part of me believes that he did know. He's just that wrapped up. That was the girl that he wanted. That was the girl he was in love with.
Lies and more lies. You think Mitzi knew that?
I think he knew. I think he knew, Tay. I think he knew, Tay.
I think they thought that he was dying from something completely.
No. I think they knew. I think they knew.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Lindsay was
because Joyce had the leg that's Erner.
But they don't know that they don't know who Joyce met in jail. They don't know.
We found out at the very end.
We just found out. So they don't know that Joyce met that lady in jail and paid her. They don't know about the gun that she purchased. They don't know about how she tried to poison. Like, they don't know about any of that. So I absolutely think that she told them kids, and that little boy is just that ignorant because he was so obsessed with that girl.
Lies said, yes, he told someone he wouldn't be
so sick if he took his meds. I remember that. Thank you, Lies More Lies. Thank you.
But
you don't know. Lies More Lies. I don't know why that's your name because you don't tell no lies.
Oh, Lies and More Lies. She's a mess.
Don't tell no lies though.
I think that could be anything that he just not taking his meds for, because it could be anything that he wasn't taking his meds for. What reason why he was sick?
There's a different type of sickness when it's that package.
It is.
It looks different from anything.
It looks different. Because it's one thing like, oh, I got the Rhea. I didn't take my medicine. I might be running a fever.
Or even like you said, cancer. It looks different.
It looks different. Because like I said, the way that they made him look, like that too. I was like,
huh?
Oh, cancer also look like that too.
It don't look the same. They get white patches on their skin. It don't look the same. I'm telling you.
Nels, and I gotta trust Nels because she's worked in the medical field for so long. And
me too.
Look, she
but not recently.
It don't look the same.
Child. So, but I do think that Menzies gonna end up, because I remember finishing and I was like, this was so good. But I said, why did Menzie have to go?
Maybe Menzie taking prep.
I cannot.
Minzy.
No, she did. She said, maybe Minzy
walk away.
Minzy, please.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Do they have? And look, this is why we need some international people. And do they have prep over there?
They better. Minzy,
well, I'll say this. If they have it or if they don't, they have the money to get it.
Yeah. Like
so they have the money to get
it. So, y'all, we gonna say Mincy taking prep.
I can't stand Tay. I can't stand her.
Lies and more lies.
So promote it, Tay. No, he will be in the next.
I don't think they knew he had it. Miss Queen BB Lovely. She said that she don't think so either.
No, she said he gonna have it in the next. She said he going. Miss Queen B said he gonna have it next season.
Missy, no.
Which is what I believe too. I think, and that's why it was like it was a good.
That he knew
it was a good ending, but that's when I said they're gonna, because I already knew before I had finished, and it was so good, and I was like looking up stuff online, and when they said, "Oh, a season 2," because it was so good, they're gonna start working on in the fall, like trying to make it come out in the fall. And I said, Minzy is going to be the next, and then it's going to be worse because he's going to have it and be his dad in the beginning, but be carrying the package. So that's going to be wild. Because he's going to be out here infecting.
We're going to see. Y'all want to take a bet? Y'all want to
take
a bet?
I like a little piece of a bet.
If Minzy knew or not. Because I don't think Minzy knew. I don't think anybody knew except for Joyce.
Minzy knew. Minzy knew. Mpume knew. Lindani knew.
I think it would be weird if they didn't know.
I don't think it's weird because I don't think Joyce tells them all that type of shit.
No, because everybody kept saying that's one thing. I think Magesh told him, just take your meds. I do remember the little boy saying, Dad, you need, and he would like brush him off like, you can't tell me shit, like he always do. Like I do remember, I might have to go back and rewatch that, but I do remember there was a point where everybody was like, you need to take your meds, you need to take your meds. He would still be here if he would have taken his meds. Like there were a bit of stronger possibility of him being here if he would have taken his meds, but I think having untreated gonorrhea.
Y'all think Mitzi watched his daddy not take them damn meds and look at the way he looked like a damn melting ass pumpkin. And then he's going to screw Lindani.
He sees Lindani thriving while she's got it.
Right. She can still throw that thing back.
He taking PrEP.
I can't.
I'm not coming off of it then.
I guess we're gonna have to wait to see
my Missy is taking PrEP. That's it.
I can't. Look, look, lies more lies. I'm y'all.
I know what is going on with y'all. Y'all think I don't think everybody knew. What gave y'all the inkling that everybody knew? Just because
they kept telling that nigga to take his medicine.
They knew he was sick. I don't think they knew what he was sick of.
No, and you got to understand, Tay, I think, in my opinion, when you go from, there's complications when you don't treat STIs, right? Am I right or wrong, Nels?
He had that gonorrhea.
So he had gonorrhea, right? He didn't want, and he untreated. So there's complications that come from that. Then you catch the overnight package.
Oh, somebody said that's why lost the baby because of that. Y'all think that was it?
Because of the real?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
But you got to think about it. You have untreated gonorrhea. There's complications that come from that. Then you get the house in Virginia. And now that just adds on top of the house in Virginia. Think about it.
When I say, I'm like, what kind of Virginia? I'm about to say, so he did come to the U.S.?
I heard that somewhere, and I was like, that's the nicest way to disguise that.
Yeah, okay, I got it now.
Yeah, house in Virginia. Okay. And so then, so you already had complications. You were already probably sick from that. You're not taking the medication for that, and then you're not taking medication for the house in Virginia. So you're only going to.
What's the caller found out about it then?
What happened?
How do y'all think that Lindani. How do y'all think Lindani found out then?
What about him having it?
Yeah, about him having a house in Virginia.
I love this.
Yeah, I'm on to it.
See, you on to it now.
Yeah, Black Butterfly, we're gonna have to read the book.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe that'll I'm gonna give y'all a summer reading assignment like they do the kids. Summer reading, or maybe you can listen to it on the Audible, but they said it's not on Audible, which is gonna be bad.
I got to have the book in hand and
really? No, I love me a good Audible because I'll go through it faster. But yes, so I think we all need to go read the book and reconvene before the new season comes out or starts and get all our questions answered or sum up anything. Maybe there was some things they had to leave out in the, you know, movie version or TV version. But y'all, this was good. This was good. This to me is, and this is why I think DeMarcus was comparing it to Beyond the Gates. It did get very soap opera. This is what we need. We need this type of drama. And I guess CBS won't give it to us because it's too risque. And it's too many hot topics. But they did that. They did that. Shout out to South Africa. I'm trying to take me a trip. I'm just saying. Y'all want to come over and y'all want to invite me to the premiere? I promise I'll make sure Tay have everybody name right before we get over there.
Look at this. This said, Miss Queen Bee said, no, they don't die from the first package. It's only when you get the subscription.
I cannot.
I can't.
I cannot. Oh my God. Y'all so messy.
I love it. Everybody said they want to read the book. Okay. That's the summer reading assignment.
The order mine's not. Is it by Sue? And
Let
y'all
me
know I
look
can't pronounce the last name. Sue N.Y.
I think it is. Hold on. But they said the book is really good and much worse. Shadeinthecity.
That's it.
Look at me and my Shadeinthecity. Is that how you say it?
Butterfly said she probably was sick and went to the doctor, and that's how she found out. Talking about
okay. Yeah, because she do look like she like a doctor. Like, question before you, what's going on, Lies More Lies?
Remember you asked how Lindani found out?
But remember when she was pregnant, that was before that he had it. That was before he had
that was that was way before.
But he had gonorrhea at that point, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're saying that's probably how she lost the baby.
That would make sense if it was an unaddressed complication and you trying to grow a child and that, yeah. Y'all, I guess I'm gonna go look. I'm like Tay, I guess I'm gonna go order my book, y'all. Because it was good. It was. Tay, you want to round us out? That night Joyce told him what she did. Was she saying the son wasn't really his and that's why he doesn't act like him? What do you mean? Okay, you lost me. Lies More Lies.
No, she said that she had the son fake like he was like he had forgiven him so that he could sign that so that he can like give everything
back to her. Right.
That's what she was asking.
Yeah. That's what and Tay answered that question because I forgot about that part. She did have him sign everything over and make sure like it was good. Yeah, no. That's why I said the kids knew. The kids knew.
Yeah, I thought he did sign everything over to
Yeah.
Mitzi.
Yeah, the kids knew. The kids knew. They were part of the plan. Because think about it. Go talk to your daddy because he about to die and he done give all these side hoes. So make sure.
No, I think she had Missy make up with him so that he can will everything to him. That was it. I don't think she told him that she had that lady give him that shit.
No, I don't think she told him that, but I think she told him your daddy's dying and this is what I need you to do before he checks up.
Yeah, I think they knew that he was dying, but I don't think that they knew what he was dying from. I don't think they knew. I honestly don't.
I think they knew because again, they kept mentioning he didn't take his medicine.
I mean, again, that could be from any illness. And they young, they don't know all that stuff. Because I
now I gotta give Nails her thing. You treating them like they babies. They 18, 19 years old, 20 years.
They got questions.
I was gonna say 2 years later, they were 22, 23 at this point.
They have questions.
Right.
Okay. I think you don't want to believe it because it doesn't make sense that Minzy would go up and Lindani knowing.
Right.
Which absolutely, yes, that makes sense.
Okay, so again, if I'm gonna believe that, if we're gonna go with that, Mitzi, y'all know what he on prep, like period.
Take us up out of here, Tay. I can't.
Y'all, that's all we got for y'all. That's what we got for y'all. What do the ladies have coming up? They do Raising Cane. They do the Shy. I still have
restaurant. We do Raising Canaan. Not the chicken. We're not doing chicken fingers in the fry. We're doing Raising Canaan. We got the Shy.
It don't taste
Beyond the Gates. I got my live tomorrow night.
Chick-fil-A better than Raising
I'm starting not to care for Chick-fil-A either. I love Raising Cane's in Vegas.
So I've never had Raising Cane's. We don't have that out here. Well, we have one, but
they just brought one like closer to here. It's still like 30 minutes from me, but it don't taste the same as it do as like the ones I had in Vegas. Like
to me, it didn't taste like nothing.
You might see that's why when they have like the little, because like when I had Chick-fil-A like in Georgia for the first time, like that shit was so fucking good, but here is good, but it's not like how it was there. And some stuff tastes different in the South part than it does up here. And the same, like even like Popeyes, like they don't even have spicy chicken in the South in Popeyes. Like what the fuck? It's the South. Why wouldn't y'all have spicy chicken? But what
do you mean? It came out of Louisiana.
Exactly. But like when
we didn't even end up getting none while we was there, did we?
Why would we? We had so many other good food options outside of Popeyes.
I would want to try it because it was right by
I would want to try Popeyes in like Jamaica or where we watched Real Housewives of Atlanta where they ate KFC in Jamaica and they said it's fire, and I was like, I don't eat KFC. I never eat KFC.
I would try it in Jamaica just because.
But because I know it's supposed to be better, I could imagine going to, because they probably got some chickens in the back that they're really.
Everything tastes like in other countries, like that stuff, like even Canada, like Canada is like 10 minutes away from us, and even there, like their McDonald's, like they barbecue sauce and stuff like that tastes totally different than it do here.
Wow,
totally different. Like they chicken is just like real small little. Like the wingdings are really like this big, literally. Like it's small. Like regular chickens are supposed to be, not like the wingdings we have here, and they're not all big and plump and all that shit. Like, and it just tastes like real chicken. Like it's all like the food and stuff is all different. It's not like steroids like it is here. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to, y'all. We gonna read this book. I'll read this book. If I find out any info in this book, I want my money.
Well, what's the bet? What's the bet? We giving $5 a person on the panel.
Oh no, we going with the gusto. Y'all coming out some money. We doing $50.
$50. All right, good.
Okay, $50.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll go 50. That's for both of us. That's for both of us.
Right? I was about to say, because
that's for both of us. That's 25.
If I gotta pay y'all out 100, y'all gotta pay y'all 100. If y'all gotta pay me, it gonna be 50-50. Okay. So the bet is if the kids knew that the daddy had that package at the house in Virginia.
Okay. Hold on, Black Butterfly Googled about Lindani. Black Butterfly, can you Google that? Because we might be able to get the answer right now.
Right, we might be able to get our money now. I want my, what is it, JG Whitworth? I want 877 cash now. I want my money and I want it now.
Not I ain't get with you lies and more lies. not all y'all in the chat trying to get in on. Oh hell no! Y'all trying to get me to give out. Oh no, no. Let me see, y'all. Come on now, y'all. Did nobody know? So y'all telling me Magesh knew too?
Yes, because he went and told him, nigga, I got that shit. That's why he put him. That's why he put him in charge of the company.
If that was the case, if they all knew, why wouldn't they just say, "Yo, daddy got that house in Virginia"?
Because I think they don't call it that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a little more sensitive. I don't think they ever, but he talked about it because he let Magesh take over the company. Like that man knew he was dying. The man knew he was dying, and it wasn't like he said, "I'm dying of cancer. I'm dying of," like, it was one of those unspoken things. And I think, unfortunately, because of where they are,
anything, like he didn't say anything. And I'm quite sure, like, if that was the case, he would have told them, like, it would have been known. They would have just been saying it if everybody knew.
I don't know. Let's read this book. Let's do this. I'm down to read a book. I need a summer reading.
Okay, I'm gonna take on the bet. Because I'm confident in yeah.
Okay, so look, one of my members is agreeing with you. She's like, why would Minty have sex with Lindani knowing she had it?
I don't understand. Give me my money now. Y'all so
Right.
messy.
Give me my money.
I can't wait till all y'all have to pay me my money. Because y'all know if it come out that they didn't disclose that part to them, everybody in the chat that's saying they want their money, I want my money from y'all. Even though if it comes out the other way, that's not the bet with y'all in the chat. It's just that y'all might have to suffer with it.
She said, I ain't paying all y'all. I'm just paying the 200 panel.
Right here on this panel.
Oh, Lies More Lies said he did tell the doc he didn't want anyone to know, but they definitely told him he needed to take his meds and he would be just fine. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's y'all summer reading project. Okay, we got a summer reading.
We getting this book together. Let me order.
We getting this book together, and we gonna read it, and we gonna see what it be. Even though I feel like we can go ask ChatGPT bars. I'm just saying.
ChatGPT, don't do it to me. Are you checking that on ChatGPT nails?
No, I'm looking on Google.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say what you over there doing, because don't try to get the answer first and then try to get me out of my money, because I got a belt over here. Okay? Don't make me turn into Janai bag.
Look. How you know I don't like that?
You know. Here we go, belt to ass. All right. All right,
Okay.
y'all. We after midnight. What we got? Okay, so
wow, Tay. I'm more inclined to read the book because according to ChatGPT, they said if you're referring to Jonasi Gomara, the Polygamist on Netflix, the show strongly suggests that his children did not know that he had HIV, at least while he was alive. That's what ChatGPT just told me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is looking like.
Tell them that it's a magic. Money, money, green, green. Money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
So let me just say this. I want to read the book first. We're still doing the summer reading challenge because, again, I have went to ChatGPT before and said, yo, is Beyond the Gates coming on this week? And it's absolutely lied to me. It's absolutely lied to me before and been wrong.
So will tell you that they'll make up some shit with you just like the
Lies More Lies said I'll pay you when season two
come out, right?
I'll pay you for what I owe you last week. I don't want no damn IOUs.
Can we do a firm? Can we pay you in the payments, like weekly payments, like you get 25 here, you get 25 there. You know what I'm saying? We'll stretch it out over 12 weeks or something. And Tay said, no, I want my money and I want it now. Oh my God.
How is you cool? How is you cool? I want my money. I want my money all at one time, the way I gave it to you.
Oh, and they might change it up from what the book says too, right? So we'll see, y'all. But this was a great live. I enjoyed y'all. Tay, what you got going on?
Child, I just got my stuff. I did a video about Carmelo Anthony today. Y'all make sure y'all check that out, because I think I heard something on that 911 call that I don't know if other people realize. I want to make sure I ain't hearing things. But y'all listen to that recording from that 911 call from that young man. Okay? And I'm gonna come out with another video for it.
Are you covering the Javea case? Because that's really interesting to me.
That little girl. I can't.
I get it. It's hard. It's hard. That's why I won't. But it's hard. But I've been watching stuff on it and like
strangle the fuck out of that damn mammy just from listening to that 911 call.
Because what you think?
I'm not covering the Carmelo Anthony stuff like that anymore because it's too a lot of racial stuff going on, and you know the way my job is set up. Y'all know at the gas station we can't be talking about the kind of stuff. But yeah, I can't I you know cover the its and bits and pieces of it, but not too much on it. But yeah, that recording kind of just like, wait a minute, what the fuck did he say? Did he say Austin got stabbed instead? Like, what the fuck? So I don't know, but the even the Nolan, what's his name?
Nolan, yeah.
Something is going on here. So I don't know.
It's making me scared. That's why, and it's so crazy because I was thinking about it today, and I was like, my son, unfortunately, doesn't realize because in Maryland we're so acclimated in blackness and brownness, and his school is full of black and brown people. Like I don't even know if he sees white. You get what I'm saying? Like white people. And so I was like, and he's very friendly, and I was just like, that's so scary to me to think about because he's only been around people that look like him, and he thinks everybody's nice and everybody's your friend. And I was just like, yeah, it really.
Yeah, that's unfortunate how it's just like it's like a state where it's like nobody understands but us. You know what I'm saying? Like right. We have black sons. Like nobody understands. Like the Carmelo Anthony stuff is just like so heart-wrenching because like y'all fucked this boy life up.
Well, it's just like the black lady that went to the sleepover in what was it, Texas or Georgia, with all white ladies, and then she was the only one that ended up unalive. And that's why I was like, yeah, it's starting to get weird. It's starting to get weird. Yeah. And I listen,
like, don't fucking play with us and act like if that situation wasn't reversed, like all hell wouldn't break loose. Right. Like just like with this Carmelo Anthony thing. Like it's not about like because you don't see no uproar about the motherfucker that killed Charlie Kirk. Like his shit is on trial and he's on. You don't see no.
I don't hear anything about that, right?
Any doxing of the judge, and you don't see any of this stuff going on with that. So, and I just again like even when he gets exonerated of this stuff. And like his life is still fucked up and forever will be changed. Like you don't know what he might do or go through now after that, after right. He gets out of this stuff. His like he was getting ready to go to college. He had, I think they said 21 scholarship offers.
Uh-huh.
He was gonna be a lawyer.
The whole trajectory of his life is gonna change.
Yes, forever, no matter what. Like, look what he had to go through. And then they're talking about this boy as if he was a 40-something-year-old man. Even the pictures the sketches that they showed of him at the court is not that of a damn 18, 19-year-old boy, but that of a fucking older, and like he old as hell. Mm-hmm. But you're talking about him and referring to him as if he this older boy, young man, that this man that had all this sense. But you want to refer to these fucking bullies as if they were these innocent kids when y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all know right. What the fuck it is.
Yeah. No.
So like I said, like, and then just the balls of them to try to gaslight us. Like none of this shit is really real. Like none of this shit really happens. Get the fuck out of here. We know it's happening. It's happening in our fucking face. We see what y'all did to him in our fucking face.
That part.
I'm sick of it. Let me get off of here.
So that's she got her fired up.
Bitch.
Well, thank you, Tay, for having us and hosting us on your channel.
No problem. We're gonna have to get y'all with the girls with Gossip Girls, and we're gonna have to do a show together on something that we got going on because they're really much into this Carmelo and stuff, and they starting to get into the Nolan stuff, and I'm really interested in seeing what Ben Crumpton is going to discover with this stuff, because you know, like
We need to stop hiring Ben. We need to stop hiring Ben Crump.
When I tell you, I'm so sick of hearing his name.
I'm just sorry. We need to stop hiring Ben Crump. There has to be somebody else because he's just not. It's giving ambulance chaser at this point. It's like every black, highly publicized black unaliving, Ben Crump is on the scene, and it's just not. It's not.
The one that he got down there with Carmelo Anthony at that firm, I'm you know, I feel confident in those people. I be feeling like that about Ben Crump as well. But you know, sometimes he get the results, and it is given, you know, the AB chaser, but he's our Al Sharpton, I guess.
See, and you know what we need? I don't need another Al Sharpton. I need another Johnny Cochran. We need another Johnny. If you gonna come down and do the thing, I need you to do the thing.
But that's not he's not a Johnny Cochran. He's civil. He's not really he's not a criminal defense attorney. He's a civil. He's a civil attorney. So you know then we need to get Jonda's ass. Jonda's a defense. Jonda, where your ass at? Jonda.
Okay. Jonda, you still in the chat?
Right. Jonda Cochran. Come on now, look out for something, because this right here, I'm just he's a civil attorney. He's not criminal. So
civil. You're just always looking for money.
So he's not that. But that's why I'm glad that the team of lawyers that Carmelo has is a collection of, you know, civil rights attorneys and stuff like that. So hopefully, and some from like the Innocent Project and stuff like that too. So we'll just see.
Well, Tay, as you're talking, I would love to come up. I'll be happy. We always love a good hot topics. At some point this weekend, because you know I got my Beyond the Gates tomorrow.
You doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, I am doing the Beyond the Gates recap tomorrow live. But I also plan to, at some point this weekend, to do a live and talk about the whole big ticket situation of it all.
If you want, I'll talk about that too, because I want to see what else this girl has been into. And this situation is it's a lot, and I don't feel bad for either one of them, because again, it seems like she's a psycho, and him, he was warned about it. So like, if you still took that project on and not only just married her, but had a fucking kid with her when she already had a kid missing, and y'all not active, you a celebrity. So I mean, the search continues,
right?
You know, but she ain't asking you to use your celebrity status to find her kid. You don't know what the fuck going on.
That's right.
No sympathy on either end, but I'll come up on the panel if you have it. Depending on what time you having it.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.
And good night, child. Good night. Luckily tomorrow Friday. Okay. But I'm gonna say Beyond the Gates was a dud this week. You probably gonna be on.
It was slow. It
got a little good today.
But hopefully we won't be up there forever.
Right. All right, Miss Nails. You have a good night as well.
Yours too.
All right. Good night, y'all. Thank you, Tay. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Tater Talk Lane, come ride with me. Hot tea, real talk, yeah, that's the key. So tune in, let's talk about it.